Welcome back to Ghost of Radio. Tonight, we return to the golden age of mystery, suspense, and shadows. Dim the lights, settle in, and let the voices from the past take over the night.
Now, the Carrie Salt Company, producer of salt for every farm and home use, brings you the thrilling adventures of The Shadow, the hard and relentless fight of one man against the forces of evil. These dramatizations are designed to demonstrate forcibly to old and young alike that crime does not pay. In just a minute, today's exciting adventure will begin. And that minute is just time enough to remind you that good food tastes oh so much better when it's properly seasoned with Carrie's brown packaged table salt. Yes, sir, that's true. For Carrie salt is different. Carrie salt is deep penetrating. That's right. Carrie salt is different. Carrie salt is deep penetrating. You see, Carrie salt is extra refined. Its good, pure flavor goes deep down into the heart of food. Yes, Carrie salt always carries the flavor. So, of course, it makes good food taste better. Get Carrie's table salt at your favorite food store in the round white box with a bright red band. It comes either iodized for added health protection or plain. But now, The Shadow.
The Shadow, who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. Years ago in the Orient, Cranston learned a strange and mysterious secret, the hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible shadow belongs. Today's drama, Makeup for Murder.
Margot, darling, I hate to have to walk you home so late at night through this part of town.
It's pretty gruesome, isn't it, Lamont? I can see now why they call it Beggar's Row.
Well, I guess most of the poor beggars in town sleep in these old flop houses.
I wonder why Shrevey still stopped. You told him to come back to the party and pick us up.
Well, he probably got a fare that took longer than he expected. Besides, I don't think anyone will bother us in this get-up. You look frightening, darling.
Thanks, Angel. You look horrible, too.
Well, we should be very proud our costumes and makeup won first prize.
Mm-hmm. You know, that was a wonderful idea, holding a hard-time party in a vacant saloon.
Yes, wasn't it?
Lamont.
What is it, darling?
Look, there's a man crouched in that doorway. He's got a club in his hand.
Stay there. Don't move.
Well, it's only an old beggar.
Oh.
Hey, listen, mister. How about leaving the poor old man have a little change, huh?
Using that stick for a cane, darling.
You heard me, mister. That's a good one. How about leaving me have a little change, says I, to a couple of bums worse off than myself.
What bums in his hand?
I'm sorry to bother you, stranger. They call me Soft Shoe. I used to be a hooper, see? That's before I fell and twisted both my legs.
Oh, that's okay, Soft Shoe. We all make mistakes. They call me Flipper. Used to be in show business, too, an acrobat, see?
Oh.
That's why I took one flip too many, you know.
Looking for a spot to flop, huh?
Yeah.
Well, keep away from the graveyard if you know what's best for you.
Graveyard?
That's what we call Mike's flop house.
Oh.
There's 10 of us died there in the last 2 months. But I got away in time, see, before it got me.
Or what got you, Soft Shoe?
Whatever's killing off them other poor bums. It's murder, that's what it is. I got away.
Yeah, you're off your nuts, Soft Shoe. Nobody's out to kill poor beggars like us.
Yes, they are. I know. I got proof, see.
What proof, Soft Shoe?
Oh, no. No, you don't. I'm not getting myself into no trouble. I'm just lucky I got away. I'm just lucky.
What's the matter?
I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got away.
Lamont.
Dead, Margot. Look, there's a bar up ahead, Larry's saloon. Go there and call the police. I'll wait here with the body.
Right, John.
Be sure to ask for Commissioner Weston. The way we look tonight, any cop who doesn't know us would probably throw us in jail.
Lamont, why on earth did you insist upon coming down here to the morgue with Commissioner West?
I want to have a look at Soft Shoe's body, Margot.
Well, are you satisfied now, Lamont? Not a mark of violence on him.
But he did say it was murder, Commissioner.
These bums always blame somebody else for whatever happens to him, Margot.
any trouble, even death. He said there were other murders in that flop house. 10 in the past 2 months. He said he had proof it was murder.
Maybe he had a fight with the owner and got thrown out. Wanted to get the owner in trouble. They're a tricky lot. They all live on pipe dreams.
Soft Shoe was afraid of something real. If you'd seen him, heard him...
All right, Lamont. Wait till we get the coroner's report and we'll see. Can I drive you and Margot home?
You can take Margot with you. I think I'll try and find that flop house Soft Shoe told us about.
Darling, why don't you wait until we see what the coroner says?
Got a funny feeling that Soft Shoe is telling the truth. I know, Commissioner. You think I can't resist playing detective, especially in this get-up.
I understand, Lamont, and if anything should come to light and you need help, well, you can count on me. By the way, what did you say was the name of that place?
Mike's Flop House. Better known among us bums as the Graveyard.
Hi, Mike. Got a bed for tonight?
Huh? How'd you know me? I never seen you before.
They call me Flipper. Used to be an acrobat, see?
All filled up tonight, Flipper.
Oh, you got one empty bunk. Soft Shoe won't be back anymore.
Soft Shoe. What's happened to him?
He kicked off 10 minutes ago right in the street.
Soft Shoe did? Oh, poor devil. The police pick him up, his body, I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll call him in the morning. See that he gets a decent burial anyway.
Why, Soft Shoe a special friend of yours?
No, I just feel sorry for him, that's all. I try to see that all the bums around here get a decent burial.
Got a soft heart, Mike.
Yeah, and a soft head, too, I guess. But the only time these poor bums look peaceful and happy is when they're laying in their coffins, dead.
Mike, you got a dime for a cup of coffee?
You don't need no more of that coffee you drink, Smokey. Now get back to bed.
Yeah, who's that?
We call him Smokey. Just another beggar, little screwier than the rest.
I wrote a new poem, Mike, just for you.
No more poems, Smokey.
No, you're going to like this one, Mike. Listen. Men may come, men may go. Michael see they go quick. Roll, fun, roll.
Shut up. Get back to bed.
Got any more poems, Smokey? Oh, I have, friend. You like him, huh? Minnie's his sweetheart. Minnie's Mike's wife. Minnie'll pat you on the back with a knife.
You crazy bum.
Look who's standing in the door.
Mike, are you going to let that bum make up poems like that about me?
Minnie and Mike, man and wife, they don't think nothing of a beggar's life.
Get him up, Mike. Get him out of this room.
Come on, Smokey, back to bed with you.
I got more poems to recite.
You heard what I said.
No, Mike.
Come here.
No, I didn't mean nothing
Come on.
wrong, Mike. No.
I tell you to get out of here.
Not that, Mike.
Come on.
Please,
What's wrong?
Hey,
Come on.
Mike handles that guy pretty rough, don't he?
Maybe he does. What's it to you?
Nothing right now.
That'll keep that crazy bum quiet.
Hey, how about that room, Mike,
Does he
huh?
stand here? I don't like him. He's too nosy. Got any more poems, Smokies, is he?
Yeah. He is kind of nosy, ain't he? Okay, get out, Flipper. Scram.
Gee, Mike, I got no other place to go.
You heard what Mike said. Go on. Scram. Lamont, is that you?
Margot, what are you doing here? I thought Commissioner Weston took you home.
Well, I was worried about you, so I called Shrevey, and he brought me down here in his cab. He's down the street.
You'd have had a long wait, darling. I nearly stayed at Mike's place all night.
All night in that place? Whatever for, darling?
Something strange going on there. I'm sure of that now. An old bum they called Smokey has been reciting poetry.
Poetry? Oh, now, darling.
I'm serious, Margot. He knows something. In his own crazy way, he knows some secret. Secret the proprietor and his wife would rather he kept to himself. Wait a minute, someone's coming. Why, it's he. Smokey, darling.
I gotta find someone to help me. Hey, Smokey, what's wrong? Don't you remember me? Huh? Who are you? Flipper, you remember? You've just been reading your poetry to me. Yeah, you look for me.
Lamont, there is something wrong with him.
Yeah, I got a new poem, Flipper. Just made it up. You never know who your friends are. That someone wrote. I know who my friends are. They just cut my throat.
Hey, Smokey, what's wrong?
Heavy scarf around his throat, Lamont. And there's blood.
They tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you, Smokey?
It was...
He's falling.
I got him. He's just fainted. Get Shrevey, Margot. We've got to get Smokey to a hospital right away. Come on, darling. We can go up and see Smokey now.
Did the doctor think he could save him?
Said his constitution was made of zinc. He was even reciting poetry under the anesthetic.
Do you think Mike did it?
Mike or his wife, Minnie?
207, isn't this his room?
Yes. Well, let's see if we can get Smokey to say something sensible in prose this time.
Lamont, bed's empty.
Wait a minute. Window's open. He used the sheet for a rope.
Well, why would he want to escape? He was safe here. Where would he go?
I don't know, Margot. Unless he wanted to get back home for some reason.
Back to that straw post. That was where he was nearly killed. Why would he go back there of all places?
I don't know. He must have had a very good reason. It might be the reason behind all the murders at the graveyard, Margot. Quiet now, darling. See if we can slip in the front door without being seen. There's Mike behind the desk. Sleep.
You've got to tiptoe quietly.
That's death.
Come on, he's waking up.
No, he's turning around in his chair. Come on, past the dormitory down the hall there.
Sleeping with innocence, even though he didn't know that Smokey had his throat cut.
Maybe he doesn't know, Margot. It looks like a light coming from under the door at the end of this hall, darling.
We can just get past this dormitory without waking any of those men in there.
Yeah. Take it easy. So far, so good.
There is a light in that room, Lamont.
Yes. The door's open part way. We can open it the rest of the way.
The room's empty, Lamont.
So it seems.
Must be Minnie's room. Look in that dresser with all...
Wait, Margot.
Somebody's in here.
Sounds as if it's coming from that closet door. Might be Smokey hiding in there.
Or the killer.
Keep that, darling. I'm going to open that closet. Now.
Mine. It's all mine. You can't have any of it.
Smokey, put down that bottle.
It's mine. Every bottle filled with money. Okay? Thousands. It's all mine.
Come on, stop him.
Smokey, stop it.
Let me go. I know I'm dying. But when I go, I'll be buried right. No potted field. I'll have a fancy casket. Flowers. I'll have a fine funeral.
Smokey, you've got to go back to that hospital. Now, come along.
You keep away from me. You come to get my money. I'll kill you before I let you take it from me.
Look out, Lamont. He's coming toward you with that broken bottle.
Smokey, I've come to help you.
You come to steal my money, but you won't. I'll cut your throat, too.
We'll return to the shadow in just a minute. Now it's winners' time. That's right. Time to announce the two winners of the Carrie Salt contest for the week ending November 15th. A gorgeous $100 17-jewel Harmon gold watch goes to each of them, just for writing an interesting letter about Carrie Salt. The lady's watch goes to Mrs. Gus Du Bois of Ottumwa, Iowa. In her winning letter, Mrs. Du Bois gives what she calls a very dependable recipe for canning corn. She mixes 20 cups of sweet corn, 1 scant cup of sugar, and 1 scant cup of Carrie Salt. She lets this stand for 15 minutes and then processes for 35 minutes in a pressure cooker. Sounds easy? Yes, and I'll bet it tastes mighty good, too. Now, here's an unusual use for Carrie smoked salt, the fine Carrie salt that gives cured meats that old-fashioned smoked flavor. It's from D.R. Crowley, Jr. of 331 Ridgemont in San Antonio. He sprinkles Carrie smoked salt around in the top anthills, and in 12 hours, he says, the ants are completely eliminated. Congratulations to both winners. And folks, if you'd like to win one of these beautiful watches, listen for the easy rules later in this program. Meanwhile, remember, there's a fine Carrie salt for every farm and home use. There's deep penetrating Carrie's table salt, Carrie's meat curing salt,
carries mineral supplement salt, and many others. Always look for the white bag, box, or carton with a bright red band. But now, back to the Shadow.
In their attempts to solve the mystery of the strange deaths in a flop house on Notorious Beggar's Row, Lamont Cranston and Margot Lane find themselves in the room of the owner's wife. And here they find the latest victim, a beggar named Smokey, who attacks Lamont with a broken bottle.
Lamont, he's got your cheek. It's bleeding.
You've got his arms now.
I'll tell you, I won't let you take my money. I'll have a good burial. I'll see I'm buried right. Not like the other bombs.
Smokey. You'll have a good burial, all right, Smokey.
He's dead.
Yes, darling.
What a shame. He might have lived if he hadn't come back for this money.
Fortune here, Margot, in these bottles.
What? There's someone coming down the hall.
It's a woman's footsteps. Minnie must be coming back.
We've got to get out.
I want you to go, darling, quickly down that fire escape.
What about you?
Don't worry about me. Minnie won't see Lamont Cranston. It'll be the voice of the Shadow who greets her.
Smokey. Dead. My money all over the floor. He came back to steal my money.
Money you stole from the beggars, Minnie?
Whose voice is that?
The voice of the Shadow, Minnie.
Shadow. What kind of a gag is this? Where are you?
Shadow is everywhere and nowhere, Minnie. Perhaps the Shadow was here when Smokey died. Perhaps he knows that you killed Smokey.
I had to do it. He got too smart. He knew too much for his own good.
Yes, Minnie, but there's someone else still alive who knows your secret.
Someone else. Who?
The bum they call Flipper.
Flipper.
He knows you've got all this money, and he knows how you got it. He'll get it from you. He'll blackmail you just the way Smokey was going to do.
Dirty bum. He won't get a cent.
How can you stop him? He knows you killed those poor beggars.
He'll stop that bum. He'll do it. The professor will find a way.
The professor? Who is this professor, Minnie?
He's the one who put me up to this. He's my friend. He'll take care of that nosy bum.
What will you both do, Minnie? Kill Flipper as you killed the rest?
Sure, the professor will take care of him, all right?
Very well, Minnie. Tell this professor what's happened. And get Flipper just the way you got the other bombs.
Let me in, Professor, quick.
Well, Minnie, my flower, what are you doing here in my workshop at this time of night?
There's something I got to tell you, Professor.
Well, thunder, my precious. Wait, her light a lamp.
No, never mind about the lights. Listen to me.
My terror, you're trembling.
Listen, a voice just come to me and told me somebody knows we killed them beggars and stole their money.
A voice? Oh, come now, my rose petal.
I tell you, I heard a voice. I found my bottles broken and the money all over the floor. The voice said that a bum named Flipper was going to blackmail us and get our money away from us.
Come, sugar, you're just imagining things.
I heard the voice, I tell you. Wait. Just then I felt like there was someone here in your workroom with us.
Your nerves are just done, eh?
What was that?
What are you talking about?
Your work table just moved. Then I could swear.
How could it, Tulip? You don't see anyone, do you?
No. Maybe I'm just jumpy. I guess that voice kind of left. Professor, look. Those little bottles on your shelf, they just moved.
Well, it must have been just the wind. See? Just blew the door closed.
Yeah, but I heard somebody laugh.
You're imagining things. I do say, Blossom, this is odd.
What's odd, Professor?
I know I had 8 bottles of my stuff on this shelf tonight. Now it seems there are only 7.
Well, good morning, Commissioner Weston.
Good morning, Lamont. Well, you look happy. Whose canary have you swallowed this time?
No one's yet, Commissioner. Just looking forward to the meal. Tell me, could you have this analyzed for me?
What is that? Looks like a little bottle of paint or colored ink.
Could be. I stole it from the workshop of an artist a little while ago.
What are you acting so smug about? Come on, Lamont, let's have the news. You're still after Mike, owner of the graveyard?
Not this time, Commissioner. I doubt if Mike is even in on the deal now. If I was right about those bums being murdered, all I need now, Commissioner, is the evidence. Coincidentally, you said you had photographs of all the beggars who died taken at the morgue. Could I see them?
Yeah, help yourself.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Very interesting photograph.
Now, wait a second, Cranston, before you get any ideas. I've checked on those deaths, and all of them were listed as having died from natural causes. If you can call bad liquor a natural cause of death.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, Commissioner. And I think I can prove it. Because I'm next on the list to be killed as they were.
What are you talking about?
Commissioner, give me 24 hours to set a little trap. I'll get the killer for you, using myself as bait.
There he is, Professor, that flipper guy.
Control yourself, Precious. We'll look at him.
What are you going to do?
Give him the usual routine. Worked on the others, should work on him. Well, good evening, stranger. How about a drink with us? This is my natal day.
What's a natal day?
My birthday, stranger.
Oh, yeah?
I'm called the Professor. And what may your name be?
My name may be Flipper.
That's good enough for us.
3 shots, bartender, 1 double.
I don't need nobody to buy me a drink.
Just for friendship's sake, friend. There's nothing like friendship in this world today.
That's right. We all need to be friends.
You've got something there, lady. We all need friends. Friends we can trust.
Thank you, sir. The double shot to me, bartender. Well, here's to friendship. How about it, brother? To friendship, the 3 of us.
Okay, here's to friendship. The 3 of us. For it's always fair weather when good friends get together.
Sit down, Flipper. Sit down. Make yourself at home.
Hey, where are we?
At my studio, Mr. Flipper, don't you remember? We got thrown out of the bar.
Oh, that's right. They was closing.
The professor's got a jug stowed away here.
Coming up, my dear. Coming up.
Give Flipper another drink.
Oh, no more for me, Professor. No more. Hey, this is a nice little workshop you've got here.
Professor's a fine artist.
One of the finest in the world. Here are some of my pictures.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had a beautiful picture like that.
How would you like me to give one to you, Flipper?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
He won't charge you a cent for it, will you, Professor?
You mean you give me one free?
Gladly. Which would you like?
Let's see. Oh, I like this one with the swords and the snakes.
No. How about this? For friendship, the clasped hand over the cheese.
No. No, I think I like this one better, the skull and crossbones.
It's not very appropriate, is it?
No?
How about the friendship design, brother? It's just the right size.
Friendship. Okay.
Turn your chair around a little, Flipper.
How's it?
Get it over quick. I'm nervous as a cat.
Now, where would you like it, Mr. Flipper?
You like it? Oh, how about right across my chest here? Huh?
We usually reserve that space for something much bigger. Now, right here on your arm would just fit here.
On the inside of my arm don't show so well there.
Hand me the needle quickly, minute. Turn it on. Now, this won't hurt much at all, Flipper.
Hurry up, Professor.
Won't hurt much either.
Oh!
Now, let me try the needle on you first, for friendship's sake.
No, stop a minute.
Get over him, you crazy bum!
Are you afraid of, Professor, dying of blood poisoning like the other bums?
Hey, you ain't no bum.
What is this?
Clever, weren't you, Professor? You got them drunk, offered them the friendship design free, and tattooed them with poisoned ink.
Lamont.
Good work, Lamont. We saw the whole thing. I think you have all the evidence you need now, Commissioner.
Yes, but you won't have me.
Lamont, he's grabbed the bottle of poisoned ink. He's drinking it, Professor!
Too late. It's too late for me. I'm dying.
No!
Forgive me my sins. I'm leaving this world.
That's right, Professor, but not just now.
Say farewell to all my friends. Say farewell.
Come on, Professor. Get up off the floor.
Huh?
But Lamont, he swallowed the poisoned ink.
All he swallowed was colored water, Margot.
What?
I switched the poison bottle earlier this evening.
Well, I do need to relax after that excitement, darling, but I I wish we hadn't come back here to Larry's saloon.
Well, Margot, I couldn't very well go to any of our usual spots dressed in these clothes.
Oh, no. It is true, then, Lamont, that Mike was completely innocent of what was going on.
Yes, Margot. Minnie, the professor, and Smokey are the guilty ones.
Smokey found out which of the beggars carried their life savings around on their persons and told Minnie. Is that it?
Yes, and she and the professor got them drunk into the studio and offered them a free tattoo sample.
Just as they did you. But how did you guess about the tattoo marks causing the death, darling?
Well, I saw Soft-Shoe's body and noticed his friendship tattoo. When I saw the photographs of the others, I noticed they had the same design on the same place. All the tattoos were done on the inner arm over the largest vein, so the poison would be carried directly into the bloodstream.
Oh, but didn't the commissioner say they all died of natural causes?
If you can call bad liquor a natural cause, is what he said, Margot. Hawkins and Minnie were smart enough to disguise the poison with all the rotten liquor they could get into them.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad it's all over.
I am too, Margot. From now on, no more masquerading or makeup. They just get you into trouble.
Hey, Bud, ain't I seen you in this bar before? Ain't you the guy they call Flipper?
Why, yes, darling.
Well, ain't you?
No. My name is Lamont Cranston. I never heard of this Flipper. Never heard of him before in my life.
Friends, would you like to win a gorgeous $100 17-jewel Harmon Gold wristwatch? It's easy to do in the Carrie Salt Company's new contest. You bet. Carrie Salt is giving away 2 of these beautiful watches. One man's watch and one lady's watch every week. An easy-to-write, interesting letter will win. Listen to these rules. First, write 100 words or less describing some new and unusual way of using any Carrie Salt product. Second, print your name and address on your entry. Third, mail to Carrie's, Careys, Carrie Salt, in care of this station. That's all. Nothing to buy, no box tops to send in. You can write about deep penetrating Carrie's round package table salt, or Carrie's mineral supplement salt, or any Carrie Salt product. Letters postmarked before midnight Friday will be judged in this week's contest, and winners announced 3 weeks from today. The judges' decisions are final. All letters become Carrie's property. In case of ties, duplicate prizes will be awarded. Remember, the man and woman who write the most interesting letters describing some new and unusual way of using any Carrie Salt product will each win a gorgeous $100 wristwatch. Send your letter to Carrie Salt in care of this station. Better jot that address down now. It's Carrie Salt in care of this station. Mail your letter today.
Is copyrighted by Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated. The characters, names, places, and plot are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Again next week, the Shadow will demonstrate that
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows.
Next week, same time, same station, the Carrie Salt Company brings you another strange and thrilling adventure in the Shadow's daring battle against the forces of evil. Meanwhile, remember, there's a Carrie Salt for every farm and home use. Look for the package with the bright red band. And here's a reminder. Do you attend church regularly? There's a place for you and your talents in the church of your choice. Be a part of the United Church Canvas.
this is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Armed Forces Radio invite you to sit back and enjoy another strange story by The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now, The Whistler's strange story, The Prosecutor.
The courtroom was tense now. Assistant District Attorney Philip Graham was beginning to summarize for the prosecution. In the case of the People versus Thomas Anderson, the thrill of success was in his speech as he moved in for the kill.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in addition to the fact that circumstance links the defendant irrevocably to the killing, he still persists in his refusal to testify. Still offers no explanation as to his whereabouts on the night in question, solely on the basis of possible self-incrimination.
And you were right, weren't you, Philip? Less than 10 minutes after the jury retired, they walked back in with a verdict you knew was coming. And Tom Anderson was on his way to the cell in condemned row. But that wasn't all, Philip. No, far from it. Most important was what your colleagues were saying as they clustered around you.
Well, this will put you to the top of the heap, Phil. You'll have that mahogany desk, old man, in the Hall of Justice.
And there'll be a brass nameplate, Philip B. Graham, District Attorney.
You betcha. With this conviction, you can't miss.
And they were right, weren't they, Philip? The voters made it official 2 weeks later. And only you know what kind of a job you really did. Yes, it isn't easy to convict a man when you know in your heart that he's completely innocent. But you're not thinking about that at the victory celebration. There's too much else going on. Congratulations, backslapping, important people. And above all, a beautiful brown-haired girl with clear blue eyes and a quick, easy smile.
I didn't quite get that name.
Corinne Scott. Oh, Mr. Graham, how wonderful to actually meet you.
Oh, not at all. The pleasure's mine.
I know you've heard it many times, Mr. Graham, but, well, I thought you were magnificent at the Anderson trial.
I was only doing my job.
A public prosecutor. My, it's almost like playing fate.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
I mean, the idea of holding the fate of a fellow human being in the palm of your hand. It's a little frightening. It's such a responsibility.
Yes, it is a responsibility. Of course, we make pretty certain of our facts before we step into a courtroom and start making accusations.
Of course you do.
Old American custom, you know, a man is innocent until proven guilty.
But just think, Mr. Graham, in this case, the jury was about to let that killer go free. Why, if it hadn't been for you...
Yes, I had a feeling about Tommy Anderson from the very beginning.
It must have been a very hard fight.
It wasn't easy. Of course, if a man knows what he's doing and...
And where he's going.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I admire ambitious men, Mr. Graham. I admire them very much.
Thank you, Miss Scott.
I probably shouldn't say this, but...
Please do.
Well, I think this is a silly way to celebrate anything so important as becoming district attorney. A stuffy reception and a lot of politicians. Now, if I were running things...
Yes.
I'd get rid of the politicians. I'd reserve a table for two at a little restaurant I know, where the steaks are heavenly and there's vintage wine, crepe Suzette.
And champagne?
Those Clicquot 1940, no less. How does it sound?
You're a pretty good salesman.
Well, that's all. That's what I do.
And when would you do it?
Oh, tomorrow night, perhaps. Say about 9.
You know I'm a married man, of course.
What's that got to do with the victory celebration?
Well, if that's the way you look at it.
9 o'clock tomorrow night.
All right, Miss Scott.
Well, Philip, you know it's a foolish thing to do. But there's something in the way she looks up at you and smiles that makes it all sound very reasonable. And you forget about everything else. Your wife, your son David in medical school, his good friend, Professor Bentley, who thinks you're the greatest man who ever lived. At 8:15 the following night, you're standing before the mirror in your bedroom, adjusting your tie. Corinne is lovely, isn't she? And as you put on your dinner jacket, you're thinking of the soft lights in the music.
Oh, there you are, Dad. Here he is, Professor. Almost gave you up, Dad. Thought you weren't coming.
Hello, son.
Got the culprit at last. I told you he wouldn't walk out on us, Dave.
Hurry up, Dad. We're a half hour late as it is.
Well, what do you mean we're late?
Say, what's the idea of the dinner jacket, Mr. Graham?
Yeah, there's nothing formal about
Wait a
this.
minute. What's this all about?
Huh?
You going somewhere?
Are we going somewhere?
Dad, you didn't forget.
Forget what?
Tonight, you promised you'd go.
Promised I'd go where?
Don't you remember? The faculty's having a father and son night. Professor Bentley's in charge.
Good Lord, I did forget.
Oh, I know, Mr. Graham. You're a busy man.
Dad, you've never forgotten before. You've come with us every year now.
I'm awfully sorry, son. Professor, I just can't make it.
What is it? Where are you going?
Well, it's a committee dinner, son. Very important. I simply can't get out of it.
But, Dad...
I said I can't get out of it. Let it go at that, will you?
All right, Dad. I'm sorry.
And that was the beginning, Philip. You didn't know it then, but you made a choice that night. A choice between your family, your home, and Corinne. And as you and Corinne continued to meet secretly during the weeks that followed, it began to worry you. Not your family, of course. It was your position, your reputation.
Oh, Philip, I think it's wonderful. All you've accomplished.
Corinne, there's something
You
I
don't
think...
have to say it, Philip. I know what you're thinking.
Do you?
You're wondering when I'm going to tell you I want out. When I'm going to tire of loving a man I can never be seen with.
Corinne, dear,
Isn't that it?
frankly, yes.
Please don't think about it anymore. I don't want to break up your home. I never will, darling. Because it would hurt the very thing I admire you for most of all. Your career. That's all.
Well, Philip, you can have it all now. Your family, your career, and Corinne. She's right, if you see. The one all-important thing in your life is that nameplate on your desk. Philip B. Graham, District Attorney. And you know now that you'll never have to choose between that and Corinne. And then one night, a few weeks later, you return unexpectedly from a business trip and decide to drop in to see her before going home. As you walk up the steps onto the porch, you hear voices. Disturbing voices.
That is just the way I feel about it.
You can't tell me everything's over between us.
It's got to be over.
I can't turn my love off just like that.
As you grab the handle of the front door, a rage wells up inside you, gripping your stomach, rising in your throat and bursting in your brain like a shell.
Open this door! Corinne! Corinne!
Philip, why did you come here?
Never mind that. Who are you talking to?
Philip, be quiet.
Don't lie to me. Where is he?
Philip.
Tell me I heard someone in here. Where's he hiding?
Oh, please, Philip.
Get out of my way!
You step past her. The closet door is partly open. And as you walk toward it, Corinne steps to the light switch. The room goes dark.
Turn on that light. Here you are. I knew it.
As you struggle with him in the darkness, you realize he's too powerful for you. He forces you back against the table. Your hand lights on a heavy metal bookend. In a blind rage, you swing it high.
Now you'd better turn on the lights, Corinne.
Philip.
Hurry up.
All right.
Good Lord.
Oh, Philip, why did you do it? He didn't mean anything to me. Nothing at all. He came here because he found out about us. He wanted me to stay away from you.
Well, get some water quickly.
It's no use. He's dead.
Oh, no.
You killed Professor Bentley, your son's best friend.
This is Alfred Hopkick. Does the name Jean Nicot mean anything to you? Perhaps it should, and I shall tell you why. 400 years ago, Jean Nicot was a respected scholar and diplomat. He wrote many learned articles and compiled a dictionary of the French language. Quite appropriately, his own name came to be part of most later dictionaries. For you see, while Monsieur Nicot was serving as ambassador to Lisbon, he became fascinated by a strange plant that had been brought over from the new land of America. When he returned to his own country in 1560, he took some specimens of the plant with him, and in this manner he introduced tobacco to France. Nicot's countrymen began to associate his name with the smoke-producing leaves. But the older Indian word, which sounded like tobacco, became more common. Nicot, however, was not completely left out. His name lives on in nicotine, the poisonous drug in the plant he introduced to France. So there you have the moral of my story. Beware of those who would name something after you. Should it be the wrong thing, you may find your good name poisoned.
Well, Philip, you never expected anything like this. This couldn't be happening to you. It's all so horrible, so fantastic. For weeks now, your association with Corinne Scott has seemed so completely wonderful. Now, with the suddenness of the jealous rage that spurred your wild action there in the dark room, a beautiful dream is turned into a nightmare. And Professor Bentley, gentle, friendly Professor Bentley, your son David's friend, lies dead at your feet. As you stand there, son, looking down at what you've done, you're vaguely aware that Corinne has come forward and picked up the heavy bookend you used. You sink down into a chair as she moves about, straightening things up, scarcely looking at you. Slowly, you lower your hand from your face and look up at her.
Corinne, what are we going to do?
You killed him, Philip. You killed an innocent man who did nothing more than come here to ask me to stay away from him.
Oh, I know that. As soon as the light went on and I saw who it was, I knew why he was here. Oh, Corinne, Professor Bentley was such a good friend to my son, to me. What am I going to say? How can I explain?
You wouldn't have to explain if you could get him out of here, Philip.
What?
If he was found somewhere else, maybe miles from here.
Corinne, would you help me do that?
Yes, Philip. I would.
I never knew anyone could be so devoted. So much in love with a person.
I'm not doing it because I love you, Philip.
What?
Because I don't. I never have.
Corinne, what are you talking about?
I loathe you, Philip. I despise you and everything you've ever stood for.
Have you lost your mind?
Oh, the man of stone is crumbling. What's the matter, Philip? You're shaking. Shaking like a man in the death house. You're scared and bewildered, just like Tommy Anderson up there in the state penitentiary.
Anderson? Tommy Anderson? What do you know about him?
I know that he was innocent, Philip. And so do you. I know that you put him where he is in condemned row because it made you district attorney.
I don't know what you're saying. But I don't see what it has to do with it.
It has everything to do with it, Philip. Everything in the world. Because that's what Tommy Anderson means to me.
What?
I knew you'd be surprised. You see, Philip, you're not the prosecutor on the case anymore. I am.
You mean you planned this? You got the professor
No,
here?
not the professor. I had nothing to do with his coming here. I simply intended to involve you in a scandal, Philip. Or rather, a threatened scandal.
And
then I was going to give you a choice. A choice of being ruined through disgrace.
Or of telling the truth about Tommy Anderson. Right?
Exactly. Now you have two alternatives, Philip. You can either free Tommy or stand trial for murder.
But it's impossible. I can't go back on what I've said about Anderson, not without
admitting you produced false evidence against him.
I'd be thrown out of office in 24 hours.
Is that worse than the gas chamber?
Is that the choice you're giving me, Corinne?
That's it, Philip. You haven't long to make up your mind. The neighbors should be coming home any minute now. They might get curious if they saw a body being
Don't
carried
talk
out.
about it. I'll do what you say, Corinne.
Where's Professor Bentley's car?
He said he parked in the next block. He didn't want to be seen.
I'll go get it.
I'll go with you.
You don't have to. I'll come back.
I'm sure you'll come back. Because, you see, while I was taking up around here, I hid that bookend. The one with your fingerprints all over it.
Not missing a bit, are you?
I can't afford to. Tommy Anderson's life depends on it. Shall we go?
You find the professor's car a block away. Run it into the drive alongside the duplex. Corinne helps you carry the professor's body out of the house to the car, warns you to call her soon, and returns to the apartment. In the next half hour, you live your life over, don't you, Philip? Driving grimly through the night, not knowing exactly where you're going, trying to stay on the darkest streets until you reach the edge of town. The university looms up ahead, a big, slumbering shadow. And you decide there's no better spot than Professor Bentley's own campus. You run the car in beneath the clump of trees, turn off the motor, wipe away your fingerprints, and climb out. Some distance from the campus, you swing onto a trolley car and get off 20 minutes later and walk the few blocks to your home. Not much hope for sleep, is there, Philip? Nothing to do but wait for the axe to fall. The minute the morning papers hit the streets.
X-ray paper, X-ray University Professor Swain, X-ray.
Police offer the theory that the killing might be a gangland reprisal against District Attorney Philip Graham, whose home the slain professor often visited. Recent efforts by the Graham regime to rid the city of gangster domination are known to have caused threatening talk in many quarters, a City Hall spokesman said today. While Graham himself could not be reached concerning...
Hello, Phil. Hello, Matt. Anything new? Wish there was. The boys have been out it 48 hours now without arrest. You're not giving up, are you? You know me better than that. The day I give up, I'll resign as police commissioner. They know what the professor meant to you and your boys, Phil. We'll get the guy who did it if it takes us 20 years. Oh, just a second, yeah.
There's a Miss Scott calling, Mrs. Ray.
Wait a minute.
I told her you were busy. She says it's quite important.
All right, put her on.
Hello, Philip?
You called at a bad time. I'm busy with the police commissioner.
Go ahead, Phil. Don't mind
I'll
me.
be brief, Philip. I've waited 2 days now. That's all I intend to wait. I want a signed statement about Tommy.
Look, I'll have to see you first.
I told you I'm not going to wait any longer. It had better be tonight.
All right, tonight.
9 o'clock?
Make it 10.
All right, 10. And I wouldn't be late if I were you.
No, of course. Goodbye. Appointments, favors, business as usual. What do they think I am, anyway?
Tough on you, I know, Phil. Well, I better get back and see if the boys get anything with the one lead we've got.
What's that?
A girl?
A girl?
We think the professor had a date with a girl last night. Some dame who was paid to lure him into the trap.
You mean on the campus?
Nah, he wasn't killed on the campus. We knew that from the first. He was probably murdered in the girl's apartment.
Oh, I see.
We're checking every move he made that night. We'll find her if she's alive.
What do you mean by that?
Well, she's a pretty important girl to both our side and theirs. I wouldn't be surprised to find her in the river one of these mornings. I'll see you later, Phil.
And you're thinking about the girl as he talks to you, aren't you, Philip? Of what she told you that terrible night in her living room. That you have two alternatives, Philip. You can either flee Tommy or stand trial for murder. But there's another choice now, isn't there? Yes, it's been done before. The usual disappearance of the key witness with all the gangster trimmings. They'll never question it for a moment. At 5 minutes of 10, as you walk onto the porch of Corinne's house for the first time since the murder, you've made a terrific decision. You're going to kill her.
Well, you're right on time, Philip.
I'm always on time.
Well, it won't take long. I didn't quite understand what you meant this afternoon about discussing it. There's nothing to discuss. I wanted a signed affidavit that you sent Tommy Anderson up on manufactured evidence. I'll be only too happy to walk out of your life. It's very simple.
It's not that simple, Corinne. I want that bookend, for one thing.
Naturally. What about your signed statement?
Here you are. I wrote it at the office this afternoon. It's all there.
It certainly is.
What about the bookend?
Just a minute. I'm enjoying this. You know, Philip, I'd never believed you could be so frank.
Where is it?
It's there on the table in plain sight.
You didn't hide it?
Not that one. I hid the mate to it, Philip, very conveniently, just in case you decided to steal it. In a drawer under a pile of papers where I knew you'd find it. You could never tell them apart without a microscope, of course. Fingerprints are hard to see. So, wait a minute. You can't get away with...
Sorry, Corinne. It's too bad you didn't realize there was a third choice. Graham speaking.
Phil, there's a big break in the Bentley case.
Go on.
The girl I told you about. She's more than a theory now. She's a corpse. Found her dead in her apartment this morning.
Any idea who did it?
We know who did it, Phil.
Oh, that's pretty quick work.
You want me to send a car for you?
For me?
I'm afraid so.
Where are you?
Her apartment. We got the suspect here with us.
Oh, you have him there?
That's right.
For sure, Matt. Send a car. I'll be right over.
This is Alfred Hopkins speaking. Once upon a time, there was an Apache named Goyafle. Freely translated, this means one who yawns. Obviously, this was not a proper name for a warrior who wished to strike terror in his opponent. So Goyafle, perhaps after consulting an early-day version of an actor's agent, selected a name which he felt was more appropriate. Soon, he was the terror of the Southwest. Throughout the area, people trembled with fear when they heard the name Geronimo. Years later, of course, Goyafle's nom de guerre came into different use. American parachutists added it to the English language and they cried Geronimo as they leaped from their planes. The exact meaning of their cry is a bit obscure. Old Geronimo, by the way, did not die in battle. He retired to reservation life in order to work on his memoirs and join the Dutch Reformed Church. May I add, there is absolutely no truth to the stories that Geronimo entitled his autobiography, "They laughed when I raided a village, and then I changed my name." The idea is absurd.
Well, Philip, it was a terrible moment, wasn't it? Listening to Police Commissioner Matthews telling you over the telephone they knew who killed Corinne Scott, while your mind reached out frantically for some detail you might have overlooked. The bookend, the bottom of the river where it belonged, the affidavit, carefully burned after you left the apartment, fingerprints, tire tracks, witnesses. You'd been too careful for that. Then the wonderful words that almost made your heart stop, that they had the suspect there with them. Someone else, Philip, had made a mistake, a staggering, wonderful mistake. The homicide squad is all over the apartment when you arrived.
Glad you got here so soon, sir.
I dropped everything, of course. Where's the suspect?
In the bedroom? You know, Phil, I wish there was some mistake about this.
Huh?
For the first time in my life, I wish I had nothing to do with cracking a case.
What are you talking about?
Bring him in here, boys.
Matthews, what do you mean by that?
I was hoping we'd be wrong. There's just no other answer. And the guy comes walking right out of the victim's house and can't tell why.
David.
Hello, Dad.
He won't say a word.
I was waiting for my father. He called me up early last night, Dad. She said she could tell me something about what happened to Professor Bentley. I came on over and she told me everything.
I see.
It sounded crazy. I told her it was a pack of lies. After I went home last night, I couldn't sleep. That's why I came back here this morning. And
What did she tell you, David?
I've said all I'm going to say.
You know what that means, of course.
I think so. Dad.
Matt.
Yes, Phil?
You'd better get a stenographer. I've got a story to tell you. A story that begins with Tommy Anderson and ends right here.
Featured in tonight's story were Bill Foreman as the Whistler, Frank Nelson, Jeanette Nolan, Gil Stratton Jr., Hal Gerard, and Herbert Litton. The Whistler was directed by George W. Allen, with story by Joel Malone, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. The Whistler was entirely fictional, and all characters portrayed on the Whistler are also fictional. Any similarity of names or resemblance to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
Tune in again next week at the same time for The Whistler. The Whistler has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Signal gasoline. Let every traffic signal remind you you do go farther with Signal. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood signal dealer bring you another curious story by the Whistler. Tonight, murder is legal.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who've stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. This is the Strip, playland of Hollywood. Here are the most elegant gaming houses and nightclubs in the Western Hemisphere. Here are the sumptuous apartments of the great and near great, the idols of 1 million adolescent girls. In the apartment of David Faraday, hero of costume epics and courtroom scandals.
Mr. Faraday. Wake up, Mr. Faraday. It's time for you to go to Mr. Carstairs' party. Come on now, Mr. Faraday. It's just me, Jenny O. There aren't no reporters here. Open up, boss. Boss, I'm coming in. I know you're tired, boss, but you just gotta get up. Trial's all over. Boss,
Are you all right? That's blood there. Oh, Lord, help me. Mr. Faraday, you've been shot. You're dead.
Yes, in the elegant apartment of David Faraday on the Sunset Strip, the body of the screen's swashbuckling hero grows colder. Only 2 blocks down the street, and the guests are arriving at a party given in his honor. A party given by the most important man in Hollywood, a man who's never been in front of a camera.
Oh, Clifford, darling, am I late? Oh, Putty was an angel of patience. I spoiled the last 3 takes in my hurry to get here, didn't I, Putty? I'm so anxious to see David, and he won't answer his phone. He hasn't talked to anyone since the trial, even me, his fiancée, and I've been calling him all afternoon. Clifford, what do you do? Hide your winning clients so that the jury can't change its mind? I've been frantic, haven't I, Putty?
If you don't mind, Miss Lorraine, my name is Puchowitz. Puchowitz, not Putsy. What would my wife think?
Putty, dear, your wife hasn't had a thought since she married you.
Since before, maybe, huh?
I wouldn't worry about David, Madeline. He was very tired and probably went home to sleep. The trial was very wearing. However, I think that he'll be here.
It was very close, wasn't it? I mean, the girl's story was quite sound. But of course, we all knew that David would get off. With you for a lawyer, how could he miss? After all, you wouldn't want to spoil a perfect record of acquittal.
Well, that's really up to the jury. But it was a difficult case. So much publicity complicates any defense.
Hello, Madeline.
Oh, Charlotte.
Oh, darling, you look ravishing. That is for a girl whose fiancé almost went to prison. Why, if it had been Tommy, I wouldn't have slept a wink.
Oh, Mr. Carstairs, you know Miss Mannering of Colosso.
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
Oh, you're the famous lawyer Clifford Carstairs. Oh, I've heard so much about you. No one you have ever defended has ever been convicted. Oh, of course, Madeline. How silly of me. Naturally, you didn't worry with Mr. Carstairs defending David.
Well, you flatter me. The evidence freed him, not I.
Tell me, Mr. Carstairs, is it merely evidence that frees all your clients?
Naturally. However, the most important factor is careful preparation. Every contingency must be taken care of ahead of time.
Of course.
In a sense, the verdict is in before the case ever comes to court.
Then it must be confusing if the criminal messed up the crime to start with. I mean, before you could take a hand in arranging the evidence.
Well, naturally, Miss Mannering, I try to avoid taking cases that are too confused.
Oh.
However, no case is perfect legally. That is because no defendant ever considers the legal angle before the circumstances arise. The perfect crime will never be committed until a lawyer can handle the chain of evidence from the beginning of a crime, even before its commission. But, of course, that is impossible.
Unless he were to commit a crime himself.
That would hardly be ethical, Miss Mannering. Besides, he'd be unable to defend himself, and thus the whole theory breaks down. But before we embark upon our life of crime, Miss Mannering, you'll find the bar in the library at the end of the hall.
Oh, fine.
My honor, Miss Mannering.
Oh, what a delightful European bow, Mr. Puchowitz.
Wait, Madeline.
Yes, Clifford?
You don't seem very happy. I thought this was to be our night.
Our night to celebrate David's acquittal? Don't be absurd, darling.
Oh, what could I do, Maddie? My professional reputation was at stake.
Our love, too, darling. Don't forget our love. That was at stake. It was me or your reputation. In Kansas City, I think you would have chosen differently.
Kansas City was 10 years ago, Maddie. Isn't it enough that I still love you without having to give up everything that I've gained to prove it?
Oh, Cliff, you were my only hope. If David had been convicted today, I would have been free, and we could have been married. For the first time since my divorce from Jack, I was going to be happy with you. But this way... Oh, you won your case, but I've lost mine.
No, I've lost too, Madeline.
What?
I've loved you for a long time, even in Kansas City. Even when you left me to marry Jack.
Need we talk about that now?
Yes. Jack was the handsomer, the younger, the more promising. So you married him, even loving me. And still, I loved you.
Your love has strange ways of showing itself, then and now. You set yourself out to break my husband. You had him disbarred, ruined his career. Was that love?
Well, I knew you'd leave him after he was no longer a shiny new prize.
I didn't leave Jack. He left me. After the automobile accident, the night you had him disbarred. He said he didn't want me to be saddled with a cripple, so he just disappeared. I couldn't come back to you then. That would have been crawling, and I won't crawl for any man.
But you'd crawl to David to save your career. to keep your beautiful face in front of the public.
That's something else. Something you could have saved me from if you'd loved me, instead of having David acquitted today.
You'll be quite safe now, Maddie. You see, David is dead.
You mean you...
Something like that. Yes.
With the prologue of Murder is Legal, the Signal Oil Company brings you another of the strange tales of the Whistler. Now, before we return to our story, I'd like to ask you a question. Are you planning on repainting your car before the day arrives when you can replace it with a new one? If you're like most motorists, your answer is not if you can make the present finish last out the duration. Well, right there is where your Signal gasoline dealer can be of real service to you. He now features the famous Venus one-application auto polish. In one easy operation, Venus removes dingy road film to bring out the true color of your car, and then leaves the renewed finish sparkling under a protective glaze of carnauba and ozosirite, the hardest and most waterproof waxes known to science. Made by the Whiz Company, nationally famous for finer quality automotive products, Venus Polish is just one of your Signal dealer's complete line of Whiz items to make your car look and run better longer. Next time you're at your neighborhood Signal gasoline dealers, look over his Whiz products. You'll find motor rhythm, metal polish, car wax, radiator cleaner, upholstery cleaner, and many other upkeep items. Like all your Signal dealer services, Whiz products have proven their ability to help your car last longer and go farther. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Madeline Lorraine, the glamorous picture star, has just heard the startling news that David Faraday, her fiancé, is dead. What makes it more startling is the fact that Clifford Carstairs, the famous lawyer, has practically admitted to her that he murdered David, his client.
It's so funny.
Did you understand me?
Yes, Clifford, darling. David has been murdered.
Well, I thought you'd be pleased, but...
I am, darling. I am. It's just that it's so funny. So horribly funny. You wouldn't risk losing a case, but you'd risk this crime. Oh, you're a born comedian, Cliff. Pucci should hire you.
Stop it, Madeline.
Why? Don't people laugh when they're happy? My career's safe. So's yours. Our love is safe. Why, it's wonderful. But what about the police? You and me.
Are we safe, too? Yes, I think so. The police will discover that Jack, your former husband, committed the murder.
Jack? But I don't understand. Is he here? How could he...
Oh, one at a time, sweet. Yes, he's here in Los Angeles. I saw him last week. I had occasion to cut through Pershing Square on my way to see a client. He was sitting with his wooden leg propped on a bench feeding the pigeons. He's changed, Madeline. I hardly recognized him. He didn't see me, but I made inquiries. I can find him when I need him.
But I still don't understand. If you killed David, Well, you did, though. So why should the police...
Very simple. An elementary matter of preparation.
Oh.
Faraday was shot with a gun registered to your husband. You've had it for years, but no one will know that. Also, there are the marks of a peg leg on the balcony. The room was broken into. He had plenty of motive, and besides, I think I can persuade him to confess. That is, if I make it sufficiently profitable.
No, Cliff. No, we can't do it. Between us, we wrecked Jack's life. We can't make him pay for our crimes, too.
Don't be silly. He won't be convicted. None of my clients ever is. Your glamorous friend was quite right. I've wanted to arrange my own crime, set the evidence beforehand, and I have. This is perfect, Madeline. It'll be a clear case of self-defense. With me as his attorney, Jack is a cinch for acquittal.
It's precious, Cliff. Darling, you're a genius. You arrange everything the way you want it, don't you? It's wonderful. And so funny. So terribly funny.
Yes,
Yes, you've planned the perfect crime, haven't you, Mr. Carstairs? Madeline thinks it's very funny. Funny and clever, Mr. Carstairs. Yes, Madeline Lorraine's husband, her first husband, that is a cinch for acquittal. That is, if he cooperates. And he will. Won't he, Mr. Carstairs? You know he will.
Hello, Jack. Sit down. Glad to see you again.
I'll bet. You were pretty sure of me, weren't you, Carstairs? Pretty sure I'd come when you sent for me.
You came, I see.
Ah, the great Carstairs wins again. Someday you'll overstep yourself like I did. I'm waiting.
Why be so bitter, Jack? I've always liked you personally. You know that.
Sure, you only broke my career, had me disbarred for one little slip. And I get drunk and lose a leg in Madeline. That's all there was in my life, my career and Madeline. I'd be dead now, but for two things. Watching her rise in the world and waiting for you.
Well, that was a long time ago, Jack. Why don't you forget it? I did what I had to do. There was no rancor in it. It was nothing personal. Won't you believe that?
Maybe. How is Madeline? I guess she's going to marry that Hollywood heel. Too bad, Carstairs. Looks like you lose out again. I've got to hand it to you, though. You protected him. I hadn't thought you had so many scruples, Carstairs.
He was my client. I had to protect him. I've another client now, though, and I need your help.
Well. I never thought I'd hear the great Carstairs yelling for help. You should have thought of that before you had me disbarred. Sorry, chum.
Well, I told Madeline you wouldn't be any good to us, but she insisted that I contact you.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Oh, I didn't consider it was necessary. You know I see Madeline. I know you still love her.
The story, please.
You do, don't you, Jack?
The story, fast and good.
Well, Madeline, like all figures in the public eye, had some things in her past that the fans might not have approved of. It was essential that she keep them a secret.
So?
Well, David Faraday knew of these things and was using them to blackmail her into marrying him. Late this afternoon, she met him at his apartment. The colored boy was out. No one saw her. They quarreled. She had that old gun of yours in her bag. She shot him, Jack.
The poor fool. Poor little fool. Is there any chance for her, Carstairs?
If it comes to open court, not one in a million. I'd do what I could, naturally, but there's not one chance in a million of getting off with less than life.
How can you keep it from coming to court?
By acting fast. They haven't found the body yet. When they do, the newspapers will be howling for a conviction. It's election year, and the DA will take a fast confession and not ask too many embarrassing questions. That's where you come in.
Wait a minute. I'm not burning for anyone else's murders, wooden leg and all.
I'm not asking you to burn for it, Jack. You see, I know this DA. He won't even fight a self-defense plea if it looks good at all. With Maddie, there's too much supplemental evidence. They'd have to make it second degree. With you, it's a cinch. I'm Faraday's lawyer. My dictaphones will show his reactions to your being in town, how he wanted to send for you, how he was afraid of you. Clear-cut self-defense. Well, Madeline wouldn't have a chance. But I'd stake my reputation, even my life, on getting you off scot-free.
What makes you think they'll believe this confession? Even if he did have a motive for getting me there.
In the first place, that gun was registered to you. In the second, I've checked over the scene. He had a paper knife in his hand. I arranged the room to look as if a fight had occurred. Also, there are marks of a pegged leg in the soft ground outside his balcony.
In other words, if I don't cooperate...
The police will probably pick you up anyway, precisely.
And if I do?
I am empowered to offer you the sum of $10,000.
15.
I won't haggle.
Sorry, Carstairs, I can't see it. It's a fine deal. I go to the chair for Madeline's murder, and you pay $15,000 over to my widow. Maybe you'll even throw in a crypt at the cemetery, but it's not enough.
Let me restate my position, Jack. Perhaps I didn't make it clear. On the one hand, you confess the circumstances of Faraday's death, and I'll guarantee to get you off. On the other, I tip off the district attorney, and 90 to 1 they indict you anyway. Without my support, I don't think you'd have much chance of acquittal, especially when the blackmail attempts that you made on Faraday come out.
I never tried to blackmail Faraday, and you know it.
No, as his lawyer, I'd be in a position to know these details, don't you think?
Did I ever tell you I hated your guts?
Frequently. In Kansas City.
I didn't say it loud enough. Well, Carstairs, you've got me over a barrel. There's not much I can do.
Good.
But I want it in writing.
Don't you think that's too risky? And besides, it wouldn't be worth the paper it's written on.
Maybe, but that way I know you won't double-cross me. I'd trust Mattie if she were in it alone. With you, I want a contract, you might say. Something to hold over your head.
Very well. We'll make it out right now.
Okay, you phrase it, but put in the money and that you guarantee my acquittal.
We don't trust one another or even like one another. But in this, you have my word.
Well, Carstairs, we're partners now. We've a contract for crime. Shall we drink to our new venture? And to how much I hate your guts?
Yes, a good legal partnership. Practically a corporation, if you add Madeline. And 3 such brilliant people, too. They're sure to make a go of it, wouldn't you say?
What? Who's there?
Quiet, it's me, Jack.
Jack. Oh, darling. I mean, it's 4 in the morning, and I have to be on the set at 6. Can't you wait, Jack?
I heard what you said the first time. Let me in the French door.
Jack. You haven't come near me for 10 years.
Tonight I thought maybe you needed me.
I do, Jack. I have for a long time. I sent for you often. You never came.
I wanted you to have your chance, as I didn't have mine. You've got everything now. You're a big star. You've a fine home, jewels. What more could you want?
Well...
Safety. I'll give you that, darling. Was what Carstairs told me true?
Yes.
Poor kid. But nothing's going to happen. I just wanted to tell you that. This is one case Carstairs won't dare lose.
I know. But that's not what I want.
What do you want, Mattie?
Do I have to tell you, Jack? After all this time, do I have to say it?
Yes.
I guess I don't belong in Hollywood, Jack. I'm a fake. I go around being Madeline Lorraine, hard, indiscreet, sophisticated, just as Hollywood as I can be. But underneath, I'm just Mrs. John Tennant from Kansas City.
Do you mean that, Madeline?
Don't you know when you're being proposed to? And don't say this is so sudden. Not now.
Darling.
I've tried so hard to be tough. I thought I was. Until tonight. And when this happened, I couldn't put on the act any longer.
What about Carstairs?
Oh, he wants to marry me when this is over.
And you?
Not anymore. You know what I want.
All right, Madeline. If that's what you want, truly. Tell no one anything. We'll go through with this. When it's over, I'll have $15,000. We'll go away someplace. Brazil's a good spot. We'll start over. 10,000 should see us through.
I thought you said 15,000.
I need the rest. I have a debt to pay. A 10-year-old debt.
Yes, you'll go through with it, Jack. The papers next morning have the story. David Faraday, swashbuckling movie star, was killed in a drunken brawl. His confessed slayer is John Tennant, ex-husband of actress Madeline Lorraine. Tennant allegedly came to the star's apartment at the request of Faraday's lawyer to sign an affidavit regarding his divorce with Miss Lorraine, which took place in Kansas City 8 years ago. An argument ensued, and Faraday, according to Tennant, seemed intoxicated, attacking him with a paper knife. In the struggle that followed, the actor was killed. The renowned Clifford Carstairs is representing Tennant.
Gentlemen of the jury, the defense rests, firm in the knowledge that no American would convict a man for defending his life from a foul murder.
You were wonderful, Cliff.
Thanks, Mattie. Let's walk down the hall a minute. It's good policy for me to leave the room now, and besides, I want to talk to you.
All right, Cliff. Well, Cliff?
What?
Well, you wanted to walk and talk, you said.
Well, yes, well, I want the date for our wedding set, Maddie.
Oh, don't rush me so, Cliff.
Rush you? Why, it's been 2 months since David's death. You just keep putting me off. You think that's fair, Maddie?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't given it very much thought.
Well, you still love me, don't you? That hasn't changed, has it?
Well, everything changes, Cliff. There's nothing certain, except, of course, a Carstairs verdict. You always win, Cliff. You always win, except this time.
Well, I told you the verdict was a cinch.
No, I didn't mean the trial. I meant me. You lose me.
Oh, Maddie, you can't do this to me.
I don't see that I'm doing anything to you. I'm just doing something for me. Not for Putchewitz, nor a public, nor David, nor you. Just me. I'm going back to Jack, Cliff. After the farce in there is over, we're going to go away and start all over.
Oh, Madeline, you owe me more than this.
Do I? I'm sorry, Cliff.
I only killed a man for your sake.
That was your idea, Cliff, not mine. And then that night, when you told me about it, and about how you were going to use Jack to protect us, well, it was suddenly so horribly funny that I laughed. Remember? In that instant, faced with a murder, I realized what I really wanted. And it wasn't you at all, Cliff. It wasn't Hollywood or my name in lights, either. It was Jack. And going back to being simple. Being just his wife. And it was so tragically funny.
It doesn't amuse me, Maddie. What if I were to expose your connection with Faraday and the killing?
Remember the contract you signed with Jack, dear. You can't touch him without putting yourself in the chair. As for me, well, I don't want my public anymore. They can think what they please about me. I'm a different woman, Cliff, than the one who came to your party that night. And if I've been foolish, I'll atone for it. And that's my answer, Cliff, and it won't change. I'm sorry. The great Carstairs has lost this verdict.
But that's not all of this strange story. The Whistler will be back to tell you what really happened. Meantime, I want to answer a question which, judging by the number of inquiries, must be puzzling a lot of drivers today. It's this. Since certain gasoline ingredients have gone to war, aren't all of today's gasoline the same? No, indeed. If you've tried many brands in your car, you've already noticed a difference in performance, and I'll tell you why. Each oil company has its own refining method for its own brand of gasoline. Well, as thousands of Western drivers who keep a close record of their gasoline mileage know, the Signal refining method has for years been famous for its extra mileage. Signal is frank in telling you that with certain ingredients reserved for fighting planes, Signal can't promise all the brilliant performance you enjoyed with pre-war Signal gasoline, and which you'll again find in further improved Signal post-war gasoline. But the name Signal still stands for the finest quality gasoline that can be made. And Signal still places the emphasis on mileage. That's why, with gasoline rationed, Signal Go Farther gasoline is more than ever your best buy today. If you haven't tried Signal Go Farther gasoline in your car, there never was a better reason or better time for getting acquainted with your neighborhood Signal gasoline dealer. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, of course, Jack was acquitted. You won again, Carstairs. Everything turned out just as you said it would. Except, of course, Madeline. You killed a man for nothing, but it was a perfect crime. The evidence was arranged as only a lawyer could do it. But then Jack was a lawyer, too, once. You know what a good lawyer with, shall we say, $5,000 can do, don't you, Mr. Carstairs? 1,000 here and there to the proper people, and a tip-off to the police. You've done it often enough yourself. A frame-up, they call it, don't they?
Hello, Carstairs. Remember me, Reynolds, District Attorney's Office? I want to ask you a few questions.
Well, sit down.
Thank you.
Always glad to help you, boys.
Good. Then answer this one. Why did you kill David Faraday?
What?
The colored man says you came in that afternoon. Says you paid him to say he was out. Says he was scared to talk before.
Why, that's ridiculous. He wasn't anywhere around.
Then you admit you were there.
I admit nothing.
How about the gunsmith downtown? He says you paid him $1,000 to file that identification number on a gun. You haven't got a chance, Carstairs.
I've been framed.
It's an open and shut case. Funny, we'd never have thought of it. We got the tip from that guy you forced to confess to the crime. He skipped to Brazil. Afraid we'd make him stand trial for perjury. We wouldn't, though. In our business, we know how easy it is for a smart lawyer like you to frame a guy and force him into a confession.
I've been framed, I tell you. It was his gun.
Tell that to the judge. Maybe he'll believe you. No, Carstairs. Even you can't talk your way out of this one.
Yes, Carstairs. Framed. But in this case, framed for a murder you did commit.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, the Whistler will bring you another strange tale, the curious story of the Bells of Aberdovi. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, story by Robert Libet, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Bob Anderson speaking. Remember to let every traffic signal remind you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
What evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
Once again, your neighborhood blue coal dealer brings you the thrilling adventures of The Shadow, the hard and relentless fight of one man against the forces of evil. These dramatizations are designed to demonstrate forcefully to old and young alike that crime does not pay. Friends, for several weeks we have repeated to our listeners the forecast of government experts that all home heating fuels will be scarce this winter. If you heat with coal, you're lucky, because you can store most of your winter's needs and be sure of warmth and comfort throughout the year. Ask your blue coal dealer to schedule your delivery as soon as he can. Another point, more important this winter than ever, is to save fuel. Correct size of coal for your furnace and a clean coal furnace with automatic temperature control are all important factors that help you get more heat from less coal. So tomorrow, call the nearest blue coal dealer for his recommendations on saving coal and ask him to schedule your deliveries so that your bin is always well filled with blue coal. The Shadow, who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. Years ago in the Orient, Cranston learned a strange and mysterious secret, the hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible shadow belongs. Today's drama, Doom and the Limping Man. In the old Stokes mansion, 50 miles from the city, Frederick Stokes, senior member of the law firm of Stokes, Fielding, and Minton, is waiting with his two partners for a fatal report from state prison. Victor Farnall is to be hung for the murder of his uncle, Judge Carter Farnall. The three lawyers, naturally, are interested, since it had been their combined efforts that had sent Farnall to the death house. It is almost midnight, when suddenly the library door bursts open.
Fielding.
Mr. Stokes, I want to see my husband.
Vera, what are you doing here? How did you get into the house?
I took one of your keys, John. I have to talk to you.
Couldn't have waited until I got home.
By that time, he'd be dead.
Am I to understand that you've come here about Victor Farnall?
Yes.
But why, Vera?
I want you to stop his execution.
Oh, see here, young woman.
I'm not appealing to you, Mr. Minton, or you either, Mr. Stokes. You both consider this a brilliant legal victory. But John still has a few human emotions, and he'll never forgive himself for murdering Victor Farnall.
Murdering?
You know you took that poor, simple-minded man and used every trick in the book to convict him.
Victor Farnall killed his uncle. What we did was only our duty.
Was it your duty to distort the facts? To confuse the jury? To build a murder conviction out of pure circumstantial evidence?
Mrs. Fielding.
Oh, John, please call the prison and say you have a reasonable doubt.
I can't, Vera. It's out of the question.
Ridiculous. Please do it now. While there's still time.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, Mrs. Fielding.
12 o'clock.
There's no longer still time.
What have you done? What have you done?
I'll get it. Stokes Mansion?
Frederick Stokes, please.
Speaking.
This is Warden Sanders of State Prison.
Yes.
Victor Farnall was hung on the stroke of midnight and pronounced dead 30 seconds ago.
I see. Thanks, Warden. Well? For now, he's dead.
Oh, no.
Vera.
Oh, it's happened. It's happened.
Vera. She's just gone out in the hall. Leave her alone a while, Fielding. She'll come around. Meanwhile, I think the occasion calls for toast.
In some of your best brandy, I hope.
But of course. Let's see, shall it be cognac? Cavassier?
Who can that be?
Get it, Fielding.
Hello?
I want to speak with a member of the firm of Stokes, Fielding, and Minton.
This is John Fielding.
You'll do, John Fielding.
Who's this?
This is Victor Farnall.
Victor Farnall.
What did you say?
He says he's Victor Farnall.
It's some kind of a ghastly joke.
I'm calling to tell you three and all who belong to you that you've sealed your own doom when you plotted my death.
Hello? Hello?
Get the operator, Fielding. Trace that call.
Hello, operator.
This is the operator.
This is the Stokes Mansion. On that call you just put through to us.
The one from State Prison?
No, the one just after the call from State
There
Prison.
must be some mistake, sir.
What do you mean?
You haven't had any calls since then.
What did you say?
She said that we've had no call since...
What was that?
It's Mrs. Fielding.
Vera! Come on, quick! Vera! Vera, where are you? Screams came from right here in the hall. Wasn't time for her to get far.
Stokes, Minton, look.
What is it?
There, at the foot of the stairs.
A rope.
Let me see that. You know what this is, don't you?
No.
It's a hangman's noose.
Don't be ridiculous, Minton. What would a hangman's noose be doing at the foot of my... What's that?
Coming from the attic. Footsteps of a lame man. Listen.
Victor Farnall.
And all that happened last night, Mr. Stokes?
Police were here all day and got nowhere, Detective Duffy.
They found no trace of Vera Fielding?
None.
Or of Victor Farnall?
Victor Farnall? Of course not. Victor Farnall is dead, Duffy.
But you did hear Farnall's voice.
No.
Well, I thought you
We
said...
heard a voice. Could have been Farnall's. He was hanged at midnight last night at State Prison. But see here, Duffy, I've called you in for protection, but not against a ghost.
Against who then, Mr. Stokes?
I don't know. Some crank, business enemy. Not an out-and-out maniac.
Okay, then. That's a job. By the way, where are Mr. Fielding and Mr. Minton?
Fielding should be here any minute.
And Minton?
The office. He'll be phoning soon.
Good. If I'm responsible for your welfare, I'd like to have the three of you under one roof. Did you hear that?
What?
Sound like a door opened somewhere.
Nonsense. The house is locked up as tight as a drum. Now then, as you were saying that... There is a draft.
The door is open somewhere, Mr. Stokes.
Where are you going?
Have a look around.
I'll go with you.
Take it easy, Mr. Stokes. I'm being paid to take the chances.
Yes?
Stokes?
Yes?
This is Minton. Listen, Fred. Don't you think it'd be wise to pack up your things and get out of that house?
Under no circumstances.
Just for a few days.
I don't intend to allow a non-existent goblin to drive me out of my home for even 1 minute. Besides, Mike Duffy's here now.
Mike Duffy?
Detective Duffy. You remember, the private operator who always does work for the firm?
Oh. You called him in?
I thought it best.
All right, then. I'll be there in an hour.
Pack up my things. Run away like a scared child. Who's that? Duffy, is that you? Is it? What are you doing? Playing a game with me? No. No, I don't believe it. It can't be you. Stop. Stop. No.
Mr. Stokes! Mr. Stokes, what happened? Mr. Stokes, where are you? Who's that? Mr. Stokes, is that you?
No, it's John Fielding. I took you in the front door. What's you, Duffy? What are you doing here?
Mr. Stokes called me in.
Oh, I see. Where's Stokes?
Well, that's what I'd like to know. I heard him yell for help. I ran back here in the library as fast as I could, but he was gone. All I found was this piece of rope.
Good Lord, it's not just a piece of rope, Duffy. It's a hangman's noose.
A hangman's noose?
Exactly like the one we found when Vera disappeared. Duffy, look. The wall's safe.
It's open. And it's empty.
Empty?
What was in it? Do you know?
Oh, yes, of course. We kept the assets of our firm here.
What?
$500,000 in negotiable securities.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. The senior member, Stokes, accepted the responsibility. He kept them here in his library.
And the old man was right.
Right?
He said the menace we had to deal with was flesh and blood.
What do you mean?
Ghosts don't use money, that's what I mean.
But if it wasn't a ghost, how did he get into a house that's locked and barred?
Good question. Wait a second. Maybe they can tell us.
What are you talking about?
Through the window there, a couple of dark figures moving through trees.
Good Lord.
Got a gun, Fielding?
Yes.
Good, you may need it.
Where are you going?
Outside.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't leave me here
On your
alone.
own, Fielding. We got visitors.
Are you sure you heard a cry for help, Lamont?
Positive, Margot. A man's voice is plain as day, and it came from this old mansion here. Not afraid, darling.
No, but it's a dangerous business prowling around a strange place in the dark.
You bet it is.
Oh.
Who's there?
Put your hands
Lamont.
up.
Who are you?
Don't let that worry you. Point is, who are you?
Well, I'm Lamont Cranston. This is Miss Lane. I've taken the cottage just over the rise of the hill.
We heard a man call for help and came to see what was wrong.
Helpful, huh?
Yes, that's it. We hadn't done our good turn for the day.
Well, it's never too late, Mr. Cranston. You can do me one now.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, keep your hands up and start walking.
What was that?
Duffy! Duffy!
If you're the Duffy in question, I think somebody wants you in an awful hurry.
Fielding, what was that shot?
I just stepped out of the library door, and I saw a figure limping up the attic stairs. When it wouldn't stop, I fired.
Did you say limping?
Yes. You know what that means, Duffy. Oh, no, it was lame.
What was that?
Forget it. Old man Stokes was right. Whoever's in that attic's probably a half-witted crank or a lunatic.
But there's nobody there, Duffy.
What?
I went up and looked. The attic is empty.
Sounds very much like a ghost, eh, Margot?
I'm afraid it does.
Oh, so you're on the ghost kick, too, huh? Maybe you've got your reasons.
What reasons?
I don't know yet. But when there have been 2 disappearances in as many days and a strange couple is picked up wandering around the dark, it's time to call the police.
The police?
Tend to it, Fielding.
Yes, Duffy.
Lamont.
Just a minute.
Go on, Fielding. You've got your orders.
What's this all about?
You never heard of the $500,000 in negotiable securities, of course.
A $500,000.
Okay. I'll play along.
Last night, Fielding's wife disappeared, and a few minutes ago, the owner of this house, Mr. Stokes, vanished into thin air. Aside from that, all I know is that there was a phone call out of nowhere from Victor Farnall.
Victor Farnall? He was executed last night at state prison.
Sure, I know. But according to Fielding, he's back from the grave for a return engagement.
Listen. Did you hear that?
It's coming from the attic.
Yeah, you bet it is.
Where are you going?
Find out who it is.
You want an extra hand?
No, you two stay here, right here. And if you try to get past Fielding, remember he's got a gun. He likes to make it work.
Well,
Sorry, Margot.
we couldn't have just stayed home and listened to a mystery story on the radio.
Why listen to one when you can live one out, darling?
Oh, if you don't mind, I'd rather just sit in an easy chair and turn the dial. Lamont!
Come on, Margot. Come on, up the attic stairs. Duffy! Duffy!
Why doesn't he answer?
Find it difficult, I'm afraid.
Oh, Lamont.
He's been hanged. And hanged by an experienced gallows bird, Margot. The rope around his neck is a hangman's noose.
We'll return to the Shadow in just a moment. Your neighborhood blue coal dealer would like to do this. He'd like to send you a Temp Master automatic heat regulator for your furnace with a tag attached. The tag would say, "This Temp Master is yours. You are paying for it. Here it is." Yes, that's exactly what's happening. If you heat with coal and do not have a Temp Master, you are paying for all the comfort and convenience of automatic temperature control without getting it. You see, fuel studies prove that a hand-controlled furnace fire cannot help running away with itself at times and overheating your house. When that happens, you're losing plenty of heat up the chimney. You're wasting a lot of fuel. You may be wasting enough to pay for a blue coal Temp Master in a single heating season. So, if you don't have a Temp Master now, you're missing the carefree heating comfort that you're paying for anyhow. Call the nearest blue coal dealer tomorrow and ask him to demonstrate the blue coal Temp Master, the modern electrical servant that pays for itself. See how it operates. See how furnace controls are operated from a thermostat in your living room. Remember, you're paying for a Temp Master anyhow, so why not get the comfort, ease, and more healthful heat you're entitled to? Call your blue coal dealer tomorrow. Now, back to the Shadow. Margot and Lamont are in the home of lawyer Frederick Stokes. They are investigating the strange events happening in the old mansion when suddenly they hear a scream from the attic. Rush up to find Detective Mike Duffy hanged from a rafter.
Mrs. Lane, Mr. Cranston, what's happened here?
Seems Mr. Duffy had a slight accident, Fielding.
Duffy?
We found him hanging from that attic beam of the ceiling.
Is he dead?
Well, not quite. I think we cut him down just in time.
He was unconscious.
He'll come out of it. Here, help me get him over on that cart.
In just a moment. All right.
Careful now. Here we are. Did you call the police?
I tried. The trunk lines are busy.
Better try again. Stick with it till we get Commissioner Weston at headquarters.
I'll do my best.
Funny?
What'd you say, Margot?
I said it was funny. It's
Ah.
the only new-looking thing in this old attic.
What is?
This filing envelope. There's no dust on it at all.
Where'd you find that?
Over here in the corner.
Let me see it.
Is there anything in it, Lamont?
It's more than a little, Margot.
Oh, what's that?
It's a legal document of some sort. Margot.
What?
Look, this is a murder confession.
Murder confession?
Yes, signed by Edgar Minton of the firm of Stokes, Fielding and Minton. Listen to this. In order to prevent his exposing certain illicit practices of my career, I, Edgar Minton, did murder in cold blood the eminent criminal judge Carter Farnall.
What? But Victor Farnall was hanged last night for murdering the judge.
No, Margot. Minton's two partners probably helped him frame the poor fellow, but exacted this confession first as a club to hold up a Minton's head forever after. Who's that?
I'm Edgar Minton.
Edgar Minton.
What's happened here?
Well, it seems we have disappearances, ghosts, stranglings, three-ring circus, Mr. Minton.
Where is Stokes?
He's become part of the disappearing act.
But I talked to him from the office not over an hour ago.
The police are on their way, Cranston.
Oh, good.
Police? You say police, Fielding?
Yes, and they can't get here too soon. We've been robbed, Minton. Robbed? Our $500,000 in securities is gone.
What are you saying?
Come down to the library and see for yourself.
You'll excuse me, of course. Fielding and I have some pressing business.
Yes, I'm sure you do, Mr. Minton.
Lamont,
Yes?
why didn't you accuse him of the murder of Judge Fennell?
I want somebody else to do that job.
Who?
Old and mutual friend of ours, the Shadow.
So Detective Duffy and I found the wall safe here in the library open, the money gone. And Vera and Stokes are gone, too. And you and I'll be next, Minton.
Get hold of yourself.
You and I'll be next, Minton. We should never have done it.
Shut up.
We should never have sent Victor Farnell to the gallows.
I said shut up. Don't rock the boat, Fielding. We're all in this together. You're letting your nerves run away with you.
But...
Straighten out. Get back up to the attic and tell that Mr. Cranston I want to see him.
Where is it all going to end, Minton?
Whatever it does, Fielding, just remember that you'll end at exactly the same time I do. Stupid young fool. Picks a time like this to get weak in the knees. What was that? Farnell. Is it you, Farnell? Is it true? Are you really in this house?
Why do you fear Victor Farnell, Minton? You're the man to fear. You're a murderer. You killed Judge Carter Farnell in cold blood.
Who are you?
I'm the Shadow. I'm here in this room, but you cannot see me. Where is Vera Fielding?
I don't know.
You're lying, Minton. Where's your partner, Frederick Stokes?
Go away, go away.
Where's Frederick Stokes?
You drive me insane.
And answer me.
All right, I will.
Minton!
Shadow. Shadow.
Yes, Minton.
Listen to me. The plan.
What is it?
The plan. Nobody knows. You get it, Shadow.
A plan?
Yes.
Where is it, Minton?
Sir Joshua.
I heard a shot, Lamont. What happened?
Our chief suspect is dead, Margot.
Minton?
Yes. Shot came out of the dark just as he was about to tell the Shadow the truth.
Who did it?
I don't know yet. Margot, is there anybody in this house named Sir Joshua?
Sir Joshua? I don't know. Who's he?
That's the faintest idea. Apparently, he had a plan, a very important plan, and I want it. Where's Duffy?
Well, I left him in the attic unconscious.
Left him in the attic?
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't have. Come on, let's hope we don't find him in another hangman's noose. Duffy.
Where is it? Oh, the attic.
Easy now, Mr. Duffy.
You're okay. You did better than poor Minton.
Minton? What about Minton?
He's dead.
Dead?
Yes. Look, Duffy, I need help. Try and think clearly. Did you ever hear of anyone connected with this family named Joshua? Sir Joshua?
Joshua? No, never.
You're sure?
Of course I'm sure. That don't mean there isn't a Sir Joshua. Might be. Might be the guy who shot Minton.
Yes, possibly.
What do you ask?
I'll explain later. Meanwhile, maybe Fielding can help me.
Shall I go with you, Lamont?
I'd rather see him alone, Margot, if you don't mind.
Cold up here.
And dreary. Piles of old, dusty furniture. It must be hundreds of years. Mr. Duffy.
Yes.
There's a man back there in the shadows.
A man?
Yes. He's just standing there staring. Oh.
What are you laughing at?
It's not a man at all. I'm sorry. It's a portrait, an old family portrait. You see, right here.
Yeah. Dignified old country.
Covered with dust. See? Duffy.
What now?
Look, nameplate. Sir Joshua Stokes.
What do you know? So that's him.
Sir Joshua. But what did Minton mean? How could he have had a plan?
I don't get it.
Neither do I. Yep. Wait a minute.
What's that?
Well, it's a blueprint. Blueprint of this house. Now I see what Minton meant, a plan.
Yeah, sure, a plan. A plan of the house.
Let's take a look at it. Look. Oh, here's the drawing room, the bedrooms, Look, there's another room up here in the attic.
What?
See, right here. That'll be just behind that beam there to the left.
Yeah. Yeah, take a look at this.
A door.
You never see it. It's built right in the woodwork.
Shall we go in?
Yeah, after you, lady.
Just be careful the door doesn't close. Mr. Duffy.
Oh, it's slammed.
Try and push it open. Oh. Mr. Duffy, look. Hanging from that beam in the ceiling.
Yeah. I see him.
They're dead. They're dead. 2 dead bodies.
Vera Fielding and Frederick Stokes, to be exact.
So this is where they disappeared to.
What are you going to do?
We're to beat on the door until Mr. Cranston hears me.
Oh, no, you're not, Miss Lane.
I'm not?
No, Miss Lane.
Why not?
Because you're going to join Vera and Frederick.
What?
There's a lot at stake for me in this, Miss Lane. You see this envelope? There's $500,000 in securities in here. It's mine by right of seizure. Minton would have gotten it when he hung me in the attic, but you and Mr. Cranston came running too quickly for him. You didn't even have time to find the confession where it'd fallen out of my pocket.
Please let me go.
I'm afraid I couldn't do that, Miss Lane. Once I'm rid of Fielding, who knows the serial numbers, and of you, who know too much in general, I'll burn the blueprint, close this door, and the Stokes Mansion disappearances will go right on being a mystery forever.
No, please. Lamont!
Screaming won't do any good. I closed that door when we came in. I'm going to keep it closed until I'm through with you, Miss Lane.
You would if you could, Duffy.
Who's that? Who opened that door?
The shadow did.
Who are you? What do you want here?
I'm here to accuse you of the murders of Vera Fielding, Frederick Stokes, and Edgar Minton.
You're crazy.
You'd been a trusted employee of the firm of Stokes, Fielding, and Minton for many years. So when Minton wanted to get back the murder confession he'd been forced to write, he looked around for a helper. He found you were only too willing to make a dishonest dollar.
How do you know this?
You got greedy, didn't you, after you got your hands on the confession and the $500,000? You decided to keep them for yourself and cut Minton out. That's why Minton tried to hang you in the attic out there.
Who told you? How do you know?
Arnold's ghost was meant to scare the occupants out of the house so you and Minton could loot it at your leisure. But Stokes refused to run away, so you went through with the hangings as scheduled. But they're over now, all except one.
Which one?
Yours. The law will see that you hang, Duffy.
No, not in a million years. Fielding's still alive. He'll get me off.
Why?
Because if he doesn't, I can prove he was an accomplice to the courtroom murder of Victor Farnell.
I won't allow him to clear you, Duffy.
Then I'll blast him wide open in court.
I don't think you will.
Mr. Fielding!
No!
That'll do for you, you hired hangman.
Yeah, for me. And for you too, Fielding.
Fielding, look out.
No!
Good work, Lamont. Well, they did the work for me, Commissioner Weston. They shot it out to the death.
What I don't see is how you knew to follow us to this room, Lamont.
Well, I knew Duffy was the killer before I left you alone with him in the attic. When Duffy said that maybe Sir Joshua had shot Minton, I knew he was only pretending he'd been unconscious. The others had been hanged. So how, if he'd been unconscious, did Duffy know Minton had been shot?
Oh, I see.
After that, I kept my eye on you and him and saw you discover the secret room.
And what was all this nonsense about a ghostly telephone call?
You'll find a telephone over there in the corner of this hidden den, Weston. It was used to impersonate Victor Farnell. It's connected with the wires of the downstairs telephone. Childish trick, but effective.
Then the voice threatening the death of the firm of Stokes, Fielding, and Minton wasn't Farnell's at all.
Of course not.
Whose was it? Duffy's?
Perhaps.
What do you mean, perhaps?
Well, I mean, Margot, that since the entire firm is dead, as promised, one might think of that voice out of the night as the voice of justice.
And now, let me present Blue Coal's distinguished heating authority, John Barclay.
Thank you, Andre Baruch, and good evening, friends. As the old saying goes, well begun is half done. If you emphasize fuel saving in your home now, as the cold weather is just beginning, you'll start fuel-saving habits that will last all winter. Tell your family to always close off rooms that are not used. Ask the children to be sure to close doors behind them when they come in or out of the house. And, of course, now is the time to install a Tempmaster automatic heat regulator. A Blue Coal Tempmaster is not only the last word in heating convenience, but it's just about the surest way to conserve fuel. It can save as much as 20% of your fuel consumption. Your neighborhood Blue Coal dealer can install a Tempmaster easily and quickly. I thank you.
This story is copyrighted by Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated. The characters' names, places, and plot are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Again next week, The Shadow will demonstrate that
the weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The Shadow knows.
Next week, same time, same station, your friendly Blue Coal dealer brings you another strange and thrilling adventure in The Shadow's daring battle against the forces of evil. The Shadow is presented by the D.L.&W. Coal Company, distributors of Blue Coal. Lamont Cranston is played by Brett Morrison. Margot by Grace Matthews. Your announcer is Andre Baruch. Remember, it's Blue Coal for finest heating service. It's Blue Coal for finest modern equipment. It's Blue Coal for the best home heat money can buy. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Presented by the United States Air Forces in Europe.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Same story, round-trip tickets. Standing at the window of the cheap hotel room and looking out over the outline of lights and neon that was Kansas City after sundown, Eve Benson felt a pressing sense of concern. That the condition would pass, she was certain. She'd managed before, she would manage again some way. But she wasn't thinking of that now. Eve Benson was being sorry for herself, forgetting her good points, the quiet, restless beauty in her face, the sullen attractiveness of her features. She was annoyed at the city and the world. Her action of raising the window seemed almost a preparation for the voicing of her resentment. But the words never came. Instead, other voices nearby caught her interest.
30,000, that's the deal. A lot of money. A lot of money. That's for the return of retirement stuff. 30,000 and no questions asked. That's what the insurance company says. Yeah, that's what they said.
You smile strangely, don't you, Eve? Listening in ironic amusement. 30,000, one of the men next door said. They're talking in thousands, while you stand so close by, wondering where you'll get the money to pay your hotel bill. You start to close the window, and the voices grow suddenly louder and raised in anger.
It won't work. You can't get away with anything like that. Now, worry about that part. You just worry about this.
You freeze to the spot, don't you, Eve? Your outstretched hand touching the windowsill remains fixed and rigid like a statue. And then you hear someone climbing out onto the fire escape. A man is outlined by the staccato flashing of a neon sign on top of the building next door. He hesitates, turns to cast a last glance back at the room he just left. You get a clear look at his face, don't you, Edie? And then he starts down the escape steps. You lean out. See the man drop to the ground and disappear into the shadows of the alley below. You wait, staring. And then run out of your room to the hall. The door to the room next door is partially ajar. You run to it and glance inside. A man on the floor, lying very still. You're about to turn and run when your eyes fasten on something you see. A wallet, isn't it, Eve? Yes. With part of the contents filled out. A few bills, and among them a train ticket. Something that you could use. Yes, Eve. A train ticket for the West Coast, San Francisco. And nearly $200 in currency. It's an answer to your problem, isn't it? You lose little time in packing, leaving your room by the same method as the man who fled only a few moments before. The fire escape.
Oh, I'm sorry. I startled you?
Well, no. No, it's just that you look like someone I knew.
Now, I have another reason to be sorry that I'm not. You just get on this train?
The Kansas City, yes.
Uh-huh. It's an interesting place, huh?
Yes. Yes, it is.
He smiles, doesn't he, Eve? He can even do that. This man who pretends to be so nonchalant, so much at ease. You wonder how he would feel if he knew that you'd recognize him. That you were certain he was the man you saw fleeing from the hotel room next to yours. That you shared his grim secret of murder.
Hey, is something wrong?
What?
The way you're staring at me, you said I'm not the guy you thought I was, but is there some other reason?
Oh, no, there isn't anything.
Uh-huh. We've some distance to travel together. There's no reason why we shouldn't become better acquainted now, is there?
No. No, there isn't. No reason at all.
You're unable to avoid the young man sitting across from you, aren't you, Eve? A man who's introduced himself as Frank Gilbert. A man you're certain committed a murder in the hotel room next to yours. By the time you reach Oakland and board the ferry boat that will take you to San Francisco, the young man has become quite persistent.
You know, I do think you're trying to avoid me, Miss Benton.
Eve, any reason?
No, it's just that I've had things on my mind. I've been thinking about a job.
Well, perhaps I can help you. I know lots of people.
Well, no, I have something waiting for me in the city.
Well, just a thought, huh? In case it doesn't work out, I wish you'd give me your address.
Well, I'm not sure what it will be.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, mine's 4950 California Street. I've got a flat there. And I'd really like to see you again.
You want only to rid yourself of the persistent Mr. Gilby, don't you, Eve? Finally, once ashore and in a taxicab, you feel he's no longer a worry. You register at a small hotel on Geary Street. Dismiss him from your thoughts. But late the following morning, as you're having breakfast in a small diner, you're listening to the radio, and something the news announcer says that you were thinking about Frank again.
Increase or decrease during the balance of this year. In local news, the Perryman jewelry case has reached a stalemate, but the valuables still unreturned. According to private investigator Leonard Quinn, a contact with an underworld character in Kansas City failed to take place. It has since been revealed that the insurance company had made a tentative offer of $30,000, with, as we understand, no questions asked for the return of the necklace to Mr. Quinn, or to the home of wealthy Mrs. Evans Perryman in Hillsborough. However...
Oh, I wanted to hear that.
Oh, sorry, lady. The guy was just about through.
What was that name you mentioned, Mrs. Evans somebody?
Perryman, Mrs. Evans Perryman. Lives down the peninsula.
Perryman, I see.
You were acquainted with the lady?
No, but I've heard of the name.
Yes, the words of the newscaster set you thinking, didn't they, Eve? Especially the mention of $30,000. That was the figure you heard Frank Gilby mention in that Kansas City hotel room. Strangely enough, after you've taken a cab to 4950 California Street, walked up the stairs to his flat, you hear the words again.
Yeah.
This time over the transom as Frank talks on the telephone.
Quinn, yeah. Well, that $30,000 of the permit deal, you get me the money and you'll get the necklace back. Yeah, that's right. Take a couple of days. The contact's out of town. Yeah, sure. All right. Bye. Yeah? Oh, Eve. Hello there.
Hello, Frank.
Hey, you changed your mind, huh? I thought you'd look me up after all. Come on in. Come on in.
Thank you.
Say, how'd that job go? Is it all set?
Well, no, I didn't go there.
Well, maybe I can help on that, like I said, huh?
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can help me, Frank.
Yeah, anything at all.
I'm glad you feel that way. Because I'm referring to this Perryman deal, the $30,000 you're going to get from Emmett Quinn and the insurance company.
What?
Mm-hmm. The $30,000 you wanted all for yourself. That's why you killed your partner back there in that Kansas City hotel and took the necklace. I happen to be in the next room.
I see.
You've got a new partner now, Frankie.
Oh, have I?
Hmm? I wouldn't try anything if I were you. I've taken the necessary precautions. Cold, but effective. If something happens to me...
Yes, the cops find out about that little accident in KC and they come looking for me, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. Well, looks like I'm sort of behind the eight ball, huh?
Well, you don't have to stay there if you play it right.
Well, that means your way, doesn't it?
My way.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Have you talked with Quinn?
No.
Now, Frankie, I think you have.
Okay, so I talked with him. He thinks I'm just a go-between.
Well, naturally, you wouldn't tell him you'd killed a man to get the necklace. What sort of arrangement you made with him?
Well, he gives me the dough, and a couple of days after I contact the guy with the necklace, I bring it back to him, that's all.
Quinn trusts you that much?
Sure. Yeah, I've handled deals like this before with Mr. Quinn.
When's he going to pay off?
Tonight.
Fine. Well, it's all settled then. I'll meet you here after you've collected from Quinn. What time?
I'll be back by 9.
We'll open a bottle of champagne to celebrate.
Oh, bye.
Naturally, it's your party. See you tonight, Frankie. 9.
It was simple, wasn't it, Eve? Easier than you thought. And now you're in partnership with a murderer. A temporary partnership, you tell yourself. And it'll be worth $15,000. And that's all you want from Frank Gilby. After it's over, you'll move on, start a new life. Yes, it was all so simple, talking your way into that partnership. But as the day wears on, you begin to wonder about it. Perhaps it was too simple, Eve. You really hadn't expected Frank to accept your demand so readily. The more you think about it, the more certain you become that he'll bear watching. Early that evening, you hurry back to his flat. And as your cab turns into California Street, you see Frank board a cable car.
Oh, driver.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't stop. I've changed my mind. I want you to stay close to that streetcar.
Yes, ma'am.
But not too close.
Okay, I get it. At Montgomery Street, you watch Frank step into an office building. Sitting in the cab, you wait, keeping your eyes on the entrance. Quarter of an hour goes by, and then he comes out, walks back to the corner, and hops onto a cable car as it starts to climb up the hill.
Driver.
I know, keep close, but not too close.
Exactly, driver. Close, but not too close.
You know, lady, it ain't none of my business.
You're quite right, driver. It's none of your business.
You follow Frank back to his flat. See him hurry inside. You're quite certain you know what he's up to, aren't you, Eve? But you want more time to think about it alone. So you tell your cab driver to keep going. Finally, an hour later, you return to Frank's place.
Well, hello. You're sort of early, aren't you?
I've changed my mind, Frank. I'd like to go with you when you get the money.
Oh, well, that's been called off.
Hold on.
Yeah, postpone, I mean, till tomorrow night. I just got a phone call from Quinn. He said he hadn't had time to get that money from the insurance company yet.
Oh, I see.
Well, sit down, sweetheart.
I was looking forward to that champagne.
Well, now, there's no reason why we can't celebrate in advance. Matter of fact, I was just about to call you.
Well, were you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought we might have dinner together, North Beach, Fisherman's Wharf, maybe.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah? What do you say?
I've always wanted to see Fisherman's Wharf.
Fine, we'll start there then, huh?
All right.
Oh, say, there's a nice little restaurant on Broadway I think you'll like. It's got the best veal scallopini in town.
Oh, I'm sure I'll love it, whatever it is. Frank.
Yeah.
My gloves, I must have left them on the chair.
Oh, sure, I got them.
The moment he turns around and steps back into the room, you release the lock on the door. Now you won't need a key, will you, Eve? Then quickly you reach down and tear a hole in your stocking. In a moment, Frank returns.
There we are.
Oh, thanks.
All set.
All set. Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
Oh, will you look at that, a run in my stocking? Just look at it.
Ah, yeah. That's quite a run. Nicest one I've seen in a long time.
My best pair. You won't mind stopping by my hotel for a moment, will you?
Of course not. Let's go.
At your hotel, you leave Frank waiting in the cab parked at the entrance, while you hurry inside the crowded lobby and right on out the door on the other side. You go back to Frank's place, slip quietly into the apartment, find what you'd expected, an envelope containing $30,000 in his suitcase. Frank was going to double-cross you after all, wasn't he? Yes, you've proof of that now. You hurry back to your hotel room. You put in a phone call to the railroad station. Check the trains leaving town and make your reservations. As you hang up the receiver...
Yes?
I got to wondering about you, sweetheart.
Oh, Frank, I'm sorry I took so long, but I had a phone call.
Oh?
My brother.
News from home?
Yes, and not too good, I'm afraid. My father's had another attack. I'm terribly worried.
Oh, it's too bad.
Frank, about tonight, I don't feel much like celebrating, you understand.
Oh, sure.
I wouldn't be much company.
Don't give it another thought, baby. We'll have dinner tomorrow night.
All right, Frank. I'm really sorry.
Sure. I'll see you tomorrow, huh?
You watch from your hotel window. See Frank get into the cab and drive away. Quickly, you pack your things and check out of the hotel. It's 2 hours before your train leaves. Time to have dinner. But first, there's one thing you must do. You've made up your mind about that, haven't you, Eve? From the moment you found the $30,000 in Frank's flat. You step into a phone booth and call the police department.
I want to report a murder, officer. The Alton Hotel in Kansas City 5 days ago. The killer is here in town.
What?
He's arranged a deal with Leonard Quinn, a private investigator.
Anything to do with the Paramount necklace robbery?
Everything. The party I'm talking about took the Paramount necklace off the man who was killed in Kansas City.
Go ahead.
I suggest you contact Mr. Quinn. Get him to tell you who he's made that deal with, and you'll have the killer.
Will you give me your name, ma'am?
No, I won't. Goodbye.
Now you're settled comfortably on the train for Los Angeles. It moves out of the station, rumbles through the outskirts of San Francisco. You lean back and close your eyes. Been an exciting day, hasn't it, Eve? And as you listen to the rhythmic click of the wheels, you doze off. And then suddenly you're awake again. You're staring at the headlines of the newspaper in the hands of the man sitting opposite you.
Man murdered in Kansas City Hotel. Linked by police with theft of Perryman necklace.
A cold wave of fear sweeps over you. Then he lowers the paper.
Hello, sweetheart.
Thanks.
Surprise? Switchboard operator at your hotel just couldn't resist the 10 spot.
I see. How stupid of me.
Wasn't very smart of you to walk out with my $30,000 either.
And what were you going to do?
Oh, you got me all wrong, honey. I was going to surprise you.
Now bet.
Okay. So each of us try to double-cross the other. What do you say we call it even now and split the money between us, huh?
All right, Frank.
Well, look, we ought to try to get along, huh, sweetheart? You have something on me, but I can make trouble for you if I want to.
Oh, can you?
You're in this as much as I am. Now I can always say you helped me do that job in Kansas City. Our, coincidental appearances would make it pretty hard for you to deny.
Yes, I guess it would at that.
Oh, let's just bury the hatchet, huh? I still have to turn in the necklace. You know, we can go back to San Francisco in a couple of days.
Why not?
And after that, we can do the town together, baby. Have a lot of laughs. You know, I got a hunch this partnership could turn out okay. Huh?
I was just thinking the same thing, Frank. We'll just forget the past. Think only of the future.
All right. A bright future for both of us, sweetheart, if you play it smart.
Don't worry, Frank. I intend to play it smart.
It was a shock to find Frank Gilby on the train to Los Angeles after you thought you'd slipped away from him in San Francisco with the $30,000 all for yourself. But now he's on the train with you. And though he's agreed to an even split, you're certain he has plans to get the full $30,000 from you. And sitting beside him in the club car, you decide on a plan of your own, don't you, E? You listen attentively as Frank sips several highballs and continues to talk about your bright future as his partner. Sometime after midnight, the club car now deserted, except for you and Frank. You decide it's time to put your plan into action. You yawn, say good night, leave Frank alone in the club car. Next morning, when the train pulls into Los Angeles, you will have the $30,000 safely tucked into your suitcase, and you're certain it's all yours. You're still confident as the police board the train. Talk quietly to some of the passengers. Finally, the lieutenant comes around to you.
Yes, that's right, miss. According to the conductor, this man talked with you in the club car last night for quite a while.
Will you say he fell off the train, Lieutenant? How terrible. He seemed like such a nice young man, too.
You didn't know him before, I mean?
Well, no, I'd never even seen him. We chatted in the club car for a while, just train conversation.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, Lieutenant.
What? How do you reporters hear things so quick?
Oh, we got to keep our readers up on what's happening in our little old world. Come on, Lieutenant, I want this to hit the next edition. What's with this guy who fell off the train? Where did it happen?
Just out of San Luis Obispo. And he didn't fall. He was pushed.
No. Pushed? Why, what makes you think that, Lieutenant?
Yeah, what's this all about?
The San Francisco police got a tip last night. Phone call from a woman about a payoff. A private investigator hired as a go-between was making a deal for the Paraman necklace. And the party this woman said killed a man in Kansas City.
Another killing?
Yeah. Looks like the investigator and the party that had the necklace agreed to meet on this train for the payoff. Quinn completed his part in the deal all right, because when his body was found, the Paraman necklace was in his pocket.
Quinn?
Yes. The man who was pushed off the train. Leonard Quinn.
You mean the man I was talking to was a private investigator?
That's right.
Well, he told me his name was Frank Gilby.
Well, Quinn probably wanted to keep his identity covered until he'd completed the deal.
I see.
Quinn was the last person to leave the club car. The killer must have opened one of the outside doors between cars, then waited on the platform, and when Quinn came along, pushed him off the train.
Well, you think the killer who pushed Quinn off the train was a Kansas City killer, too?
Well, that's what the woman who tipped us off told us. Now all we have to do is search the passengers and examine their luggage if necessary.
I get it. And if you find the $30,000...
We'll have our killer. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, miss, but as long as we're here, we might as well start with you.
Join us again next week when once again the United States Air Forces in Europe presents The Whistler. This is Air Force Sergeant Don Cormay speaking.
shadow, no?
Once again, we bring you the thrilling adventures of the Shadow, the hard and relentless fight of one man against the forces of evil. These dramatizations are designed to demonstrate forcibly to old and young alike that crime does not pay.
The Shadow, who aids the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. Years ago in the Orient, Cranston learned a strange and mysterious secret: the hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible shadow belongs. Today's drama, Preview of Terror. It is a wild and stormy night. A driving rain slashes at the closed windows of a late model coupe as it rockets along a deserted road miles out of town. Suddenly, there is a blinding flash of lightning. And in its eerie light, a strange figure stands revealed at the side of the road. As the car approaches him, he waves a lantern.
Lamont, did you see that? The man up ahead at the side of the road?
Yes, Margaret, he seems to be waving a lantern.
Something must be wrong. He must need help.
Apparently, anyway, he wants us to stop. Flagging us down. What's wrong, mister?
You better turn back. You can't go through.
Lamont, we've got to get through.
Oh, handpicked, Margot. What's wrong up ahead?
Road's washed out. You can't get through.
Oh, how bad is it?
Too bad to get through. What's too bad?
It's important we get back to town fast. Isn't there some way?
Might use the detour.
Detour? What detour?
The one up the road a spell. Ain't very wide. It's passable.
I never knew of any detour on this road.
I ain't saying how it's good riding, but at least you can get through.
Let's take it, Lamont. It's our best bet.
Now, where is this detour?
First turn to your left, up to the hill.
Huh? Couldn't be making a mistake about that being a detour, could you?
Never make mistake, mister. I still say you'd be better off if you turn around and go back the way you came. Much better off.
Lamont, do you think we're on the right road? It's so dark and narrow.
Certainly doesn't look as though it gets much use, Margot. That's nice.
What?
Up ahead there, the road stops.
Lamont, that's no road. It's just a driveway for that old house.
It's a weird-looking place.
You think we've gotten off the detour?
I don't know, Margot. Something strange about all this.
Look, somebody turned the front light on as though they were expecting us.
Nonsense, Margot. Probably just heard the sound of our motor.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Nothing, just ask for some directions and leave. Come on. Frankenstein slept here, all right.
Doesn't give me any bell. Come in. Come in. We've been waiting.
I'm sorry. We're not the ones you're expecting. We just lost our way.
We'd like you we were expecting. Come in. Come in. What's he talking about?
Well, I don't know, but it might be a good idea to telephone and say we'll be delayed.
Ah, just come right in and make yourselves at home. No.
We should phone, Margot. Come on.
You were late. But I knew you wouldn't disappoint us. Really, I think you should understand that we merely lost our way. Oh, you're so pretty and young. So young.
Where's the telephone?
You took longer than most to arrive. You don't understand. An old man down at the road flagged us down. He said this was a detour. Yeah? That would be Jed Eaton.
Oh, you know him then?
Know him man and boy 60 years when he was alive.
What?
When he was alive? Yeah. Went to his funeral 10 years ago. Fine funeral, Jed. He liked it. Keeps talking about it. Now I know we'd better go, Lamont.
I think you're right, Mark.
You'll stay. You'll stay a long time.
I'm sorry, but we're going now.
Eddie!
Yes. You calling me?
But look, he's a giant.
wires, that distributor, where did they come from?
He likes to make sure people say. He pulls their motor apart. Show them their rooms, Hickey.
Don't this way.
Stay back, you. Stay back.
This way.
You can't hurt Hickey, mister.
Hurt you.
Come on. Hickey, pick the man up and take him to the room.
Lady, come to.
Stay back. Stay back. Ah!
Lady, come to.
Lamont, can you hear me?
My head. What happened?
Lamont, we've got to get out of here. Those awful people.
What's happened?
A giant. He hit us. They tied us up and left us here.
You get loose, Margot?
I don't think so. The rope is so tight.
I think mine's giving just a little.
Oh! What's that?
Could be mice, but somehow I don't think it is.
Second, there's a wall.
Secret panel of some sort.
But what? No, it's a hand. A human hand.
Quiet.
Somebody's coming into the room.
It's a girl. An exceptionally beautiful girl at that.
Who said that?
Over here in the corner.
They've got you too, Evan.
Can you untie her, please?
Yes, of course. Will you help me? I need help so badly. What's the matter? My husband, they've got him locked in the attic. Here, your arms are free.
Thanks. I'll untie this man.
You've got to help me before they murder my husband.
What kind of a house is this?
It's evil, horrible.
What are you doing here?
It was the old man. The old man with the lantern. Lamont, it must have been the same one. He said the road was washed out, but this was a detour. We came to this awful house. The old lady got us to come in, and the huge man disabled our car.
Your husband?
He tried to fight, but they fixed it. Now they're going to kill him in the attic. I discovered the passage between the walls. I was going to help. We'll help, won't we, Lamont?
Of course, Margaret. This passage leads to the attic?
It's not right away.
I think it'll be safer if you wait here. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Lamont, the passageway between the walls couldn't have been used for years. Cobwebs, dust.
That must be the door to the attic now. Seems to be anyone in there. Spring or something that moves that hand.
No, dear. That's a lot of junk.
Probably tied up. Let's have a look around.
Sign of him. I wonder what this door is.
Probably just the closet.
It's a box.
Hank.
Lamont, is it there?
No doubt. The rope around his neck weren't enough. That dagger in his heart would be.
Dagger in his heart.
Got to notify the police. This really is a murder mansion, Margot. Listen. Voice. It comes from the room directly below us.
Sound like they're having a fine time talking and laughing. What's going on here, Lamont?
I don't know, Margot. Let's you and I join this party and see if it strikes us as funny as it's striking them. No noise, Margot.
This is the room, I think, Lamont.
Let's go in.
I gotta let him know how hard he got hit. I had to drop him before he dropped me.
Did you see his eyes pop when you told the size of him? I almost blew my lines right in his face, telling him about my poor husband. Cranston. Ecky, let's take this down.
Never mind the routine. We're onto it now.
You mean to say that was all a joke after almost turning my hair gray?
And speaking of hair...
Look out. That wig costs money, Mr. Cranston. Wig? I suppose you're on stilts.
No, don't get mad, Miss Lane. Like Cranston says, it's all a gag. We were just playing our part.
Whose idea was this elaborate practical joke?
We can't tell you, Mr. Cranston.
Oh, yes, you can, and what's more, you will.
Well, it's all over, Jim. So we might just as well let them in on it.
Sure, the boss can tell him himself.
That's a good idea. Let's meet this boss.
Okay. So long, Mr. Cranston. I'm sure he's just as anxious to see you as you are to see him.
Well, if it ain't the old Ghostbreaker himself. Come in, Cranston, my boy. Come in.
Screwball Bennett, the bad boy of Hollywood. I might have known.
In person, my good fella, in person.
Screwball Bennett.
You remember Mr. Bennett, Margot, the Hollywood director. We met him on the coast a few years ago.
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten the old king of comedy himself, Miss Lane.
What are you doing here in the East, Bennett?
Give you the whole plot in a minute, Lamont. Right now, I want you to meet the cast.
Cast?
Certainly, this is the cast of Terror. The first in the series of super-duper Bennett mysteries.
Oh, and we've just seen a preview of Terror. Is that it?
What I tell you about this guy, Sharp, huh? Sharp? Now the credits. This gorgeous little red-headed bundle of fluff is none other than Ginger Johnson, star of stage and screen and leading lady in all future Bennett mystery productions.
Ginger Johnson, why, I should have recognized you. I hope I didn't give you too much of a scare, Miss Lane. You did pretty well.
My character woman, Lulu Summers.
How do you do, Miss Lane?
My character man you met down the road with the lantern. The heavy Hercules Acosta.
You're the one who really scared me, Mr. Acosta.
Yes, me too. The harder I hit you, the less effect it had.
Don't you believe it? If you tap me once more, the gun down.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear what this is all about.
I'm about to tell you, my impatient friend. As each and every one of you know, I, Screwball Bennett, directed and created the greatest comedies known to Hollywood. But of late, old Screwball has, shall we say, fallen on hard times. So, to consummate a comeback, so to speak, I had the inspiration to make a series of super epics of suspense and terror. I wanted only the best. Ginger Johnson is my leading lady.
But after 15 years of custard pie quickies, I couldn't see Screwball doing suspense pictures.
They just can't seem to realize that because I made my name in slapstick that I also have an artistic side to my nature. So I had to prove it my own way, that I could stage a setup so realistic that even an expert criminologist would be duped. Well, how about it, Lamont?
Well, it wasn't exactly a routine police case. I'll admit I was fooled.
Lamont and I were test cases for your mystery, is that it?
Guinea pigs, you might say, sweetheart, guinea pigs.
I guess I owe you an apology, Screwball. If you can fool Mr. Cranston, that's good enough for me. And I'm sure Ward will... Hey, by the way, where is Ward? He should be here by now.
Ward? Ward Warren, my leading man.
Young, good-looking, wearing a tweed suit. Mama, that's the man we saw hanged in the closet.
It's merely an illusion, sugar pie, merely an illusion. There's a harness under Ward's arm that the rope attaches to. The hanging was staged just to give you an added thrill.
Gave me a thrill, all right, but it wasn't any illusion.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you're nuts, Cranston. I rigged up that hanging gimmick myself.
This man wasn't hanged, Bennett. He was stabbed to death. He had a dagger in his heart, and he was dead.
Lamont and Margot are lured into an old house. While there, all manner of weird things happen. Lamont finds the whole adventure was a hoax manufactured by Screwball Bennett, an eccentric Hollywood director. However, when Lamont mentions the body in the attic, laughter turns to horror. The body runs up the stairs with the body.
There was no dagger in the deal with Ward. You sure you saw it, Cranston?
Positive, Screwball. It was plunged to the hilt in his heart.
Not that I blame you for turning the tables on us, but if this is the guy, it isn't, Miss Johnson. I saw it, too.
Well, I might have known Ward Warren wouldn't miss a curtain call unless it was something like this.
It was here in the attic. That closet over there. Unless it was a gag, it should still be here.
It's Ward, all right.
Not very pretty now, is he?
Forget it, Acosta. Help me get him down.
Who would do this and
How
why?
good time, Miss Summers? Yeah, put him down here.
You're sure he's dead, Mr. Cranston?
Positive, Ginger. Whoever used that knife knew exactly what they were doing.
But it was to be a gag, a fake hanging, just to scare you two.
So you said, Mr. Thompson.
What's so interesting, Cranston?
This knife. Our construction. Oriental, I'd say.
45th Street, I'd say.
Meaning?
Theatrical. A prop used in some stage show, no doubt.
Maybe so. How did this Ward Warren fit into this crazy scheme, Bennett?
He was my leading man in the Broadway show we were in, Mr. Cranston. If I did this mystery picture for Screwball, I wanted him to do it with me.
Anybody remember the last time they saw him?
I guess I was the last one to see him alive.
When was that?
Just before I crawled into that secret passageway. He was going to the attic to make believe he was hung so that he could see your faces. See if you were really scared.
Anybody see him after that?
Only the murderer.
Mr. Cranston, I think you ought to know that Ward and DaCosta had a fight a couple of hours ago.
Giant?
Ward loved to taunt Costa because of his size, and he threatened to break Ward across his knee if he didn't stop making cracks.
Where is Costa? Because he was here just a minute ago.
He's gone.
I'll try and find him. In the meantime, Marty, you notify the police. The rest of you stay here and watch the body.
Lamont, you can't go after that giant alone. He'll kill you.
Possibly, Margot. I don't think the giant's strength will have much effect against the shadow.
Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. Going somewhere, DeCosta? Who said that? Running away won't help you to escape. You're too easy to recognize. Who is it? Who's in the basement? This is the Shadow, DeCosta. I didn't know it's Shadow. I didn't kill Ward Warden. You're running away. They'll try to pin it on me. They'll try to make me take the rap. Not if you're innocent. Oh, it's bad. We had a fight just before he was killed. Besides... Yes? I got a record. I got mixed up with the cops when I was doing a carnival act a couple of years ago, but I didn't kill Ward. I swear it. And who did? I don't know. You sound as if you're shielding someone, DeCosta. If you didn't kill him, who did? Okay, I'll tell you. Why should I shield a murderer? I think I know who stabbed Ward. Listen, Shadow. It was... Costa! DeCosta, can you hear me? Who did it, DeCosta? Who murdered Warren? It was Ginger. Ginger Johnson. How do you know? The night they killed him was hers. How can you be sure? In the play Ginger used tonight. Play. It's her night. Before you could tell me any more about the knife, he died.
What a shame.
The knife that was used in Ginger's Broadway play, huh?
Yes.
The old lady and DeCosta were both in that play with Ginger. So he said.
Summers. She was the one who tried to get revenge of DeCosta in the first place, wasn't she?
Yes, she was, as a matter of fact. Where is this or something? She and Ginger stepped out of the room for a minute, said they'd be right back.
Don't tell me they've disappeared, too.
This is getting to be like the 10 little Indians. Now, listen. Somebody's out in the garage.
Maybe they're trying to get away.
Maybe they are, but I don't think they will. You two stay here. I'll take care of our friend, whoever it is. I don't think he wants you to leave so soon, Ginger.
Oh, it's you, Cranston. Get off the running boy.
Yes, we'll turn off that motor. I'll take those keys.
Now, give me those keys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ginger. Now we can talk more comfortably.
You have no right to keep me here.
Police might be very disappointed not to find you here when they arrive.
I don't know anything that will help the police.
Then why are you running away?
Why? Because I'm going crazy. This whole wacky setup is driving me insane, that's why. I should have had sense enough not to get mixed up again with Screwball's wacky squad.
You're not running away because you killed Ward Warren, then?
Why should I kill Ward? He was my leading man. I was very fond of him.
It was your knife that killed him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You brought it with you.
I did not. I left it in my dressing room. Smart, aren't you?
How about DeCosta?
How about him?
He says you killed Warren.
That's a lie. He couldn't say.
Why didn't you finish? Why didn't you say he couldn't because he's dead?
All right. I did know he was dead. I heard the shot. That's why I wanted to get out of there.
That's the only reason?
Of course. Promise, the old lady, she was in the play. She had access to that knife.
But you had the motive. You had reason to kill them both, didn't you, Ginger? Didn't you?
Wonder what's keeping Lamont.
Yeah, sure has been gone well, hasn't he? Think we ought to go look for him?
Lamont said to wait here for the police.
Yeah. Well, here's old Screwball right in the middle of trouble again. I pull an innocent little gang, and what happens? 2 down and 1 to go.
1 to go?
Summers, the old lady, she'll have to pay for those 2 murders, and I'll certainly give her the full treatment.
I don't think Mr. Summers committed the murders, Mr. Bennett.
What?
I think Ginger did.
Ginger? Oh, now, look, there.
It was her knife we found in Warren's body.
How can you be sure?
DeCosta told them off while he was dying. He was killed because he recognized the knife.
But it doesn't make sense. She was crazy about Ward. He was a leading man.
Perhaps Ward got in her way.
How?
Romantically. Perhaps he was tired of him, bored with him. He wouldn't leave her alone.
Look, honey, you sound as if you knew a lot more than you were telling.
I do. And I got the clipping to prove it.
Clipping? What clipping?
I found it on the attic floor, right near the body.
Let me see that. Ginger Johnson, Hollywood had turned for shit, telling friends that having the same torchbearer haunting her for a decade is tough on the nerves.
See? She had tired of him, but he wouldn't go.
I see.
For 10 years, he'd been dogging her footsteps. 10 years? How old would you say Ward Warren was?
28.
And 10 years ago. Why, 10 years ago, he was only 18 years old.
Kind of young to be so irresistible, huh, Sugar?
And it wasn't Ward Warren?
What do you think?
I think it was you, Mr. Bennett. You're the one that Pipping referred to.
Ginger left me 10 years ago in Hollywood. I wanted her back. I had to have her back.
He didn't kill Warren, you did.
Kill him? Exterminated him, you mean? That cheap little punk?
Why did you kill DeCosta? He never did anything to
He
him.
might remember too much, sweetheart. He might remember that it was I who had the top knife, not Ginger. I borrowed it from a dressing room backstage after the show last night. And now, baby, for the unhappy ending to our little grade B opus.
What are you going to do?
Take care of you, baby. What else? You know the whole plot.
You wouldn't kill me.
Oh, you can't figure old screwball in the timber. Is that it? Look, Angel, I'm in this too deep to get soft. Now, like the man said, they can only hang you once.
No!
Come on, baby, make it easy on yourself. Somebody laughed. Somebody laughed at me. Where is your killer?
You used to like lots of laughs, Bennett.
Shadow, thank heavens you got.
Shadow.
Yes, for Shadow. And soon the police, Bennett.
Stay away from me, Shadow. This knife worked once on Warren, it'll work again on her.
Put down that knife, Bennett.
I used to be a stuntman, Shadow. One of my specialties was throwing a knife. I never missed. Yeah, that's being smart. Nobody move. I'll drop you a post.
That's far enough, Bennett.
Let me out of here. Let me out.
I don't think so. The police will want to talk to you, Bennett. I'm going to keep you here until they arrive.
Well, Lamont, Mrs. Summers, who seemed most guilty, was really the only innocent one of the plot.
Yes, Margaret, the police exonerated her completely.
Was it all a fake, Lamont? The wild mystery story plot and everything, just to cover up the murder?
Well, the mystery movie was on the level, as I get it, Margot. Bennett planned to star Ginger in the film, that way to get her back.
But she wouldn't go back, not as long as young Warren was around, is that it?
No. So Bennett went completely off his rocker.
What a madman he was, Lamont. I was never so frightened as when I saw his real character.
Yes. Almost like seeing a clown turn into a boogeyman, Margot.
He had planned all along to kill Warren?
No, Margot. Not until last night when he tried to effect a reconciliation with Ginger. Sadly, he talked to both her and Ward. They both laughed at him, called him an old fool. Decided then that Warren had to die.
But why was Ginger's dagger? You trying to throw suspicion on her?
On his crazed mind, his love had turned to hate. He's going to have his revenge on her by letting her pay for Ward's death.
What a horrible old man.
Margot, what is it?
Up there, Lamont. A man in the road, waving a lantern.
Of course, Margot. It's a train crossing. This story is copyrighted by Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated. All names and places are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. The weed of crime. There's bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows.